What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to Party Nation. It's not much of a nation today. I mean, July is in a different country.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess that counts, right?
yeah, it does count.
Well, welcome to the stream. Hope everybody has had a good day thus far. I'm sure everybody's like getting off work and all of that other stuff, whatever you want to call it. Um, I have a goal set, five super chats, and I will watch and review either Naomi in Humans, Gotham Knights again, or Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation. All shows that I either have a disdain for or just have never seen because I heard that they were hot garbage. So yeah, there's that. Five super chats of any tier, and I'll make it happen.
You heard it here.
You
You
heard it
heard it
here
here.
first.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Don't mind my laundry basket. Oh
I'm,
crap!
I'm admiring your background of collection of Superman and Fantastic Four fix stuff.
Thanks, thanks. Uh, trying to wait for the others if they're gonna come in because we have quite a
Topic.
few stories that happened today alone. Like, well, not today, but well, this week in general. Um, I know there have been a lot of TV cancellations that have just been popping up, like
Mm-hmm.
out of the blue. Melissa Benoist just lost another show on a streaming service after one season, which sucks. It sucks for her, especially because this show and I think the other show was called The Girl on the Bus or whatever it was on HBO Max. I heard both shows were really good. Uh, Netflix, I'm not surprised, canceled a show after one season. That's what they're known for. That's why, again, I'll always say I don't get why you all want people to sell the Snyderverse to Netflix. I will never
They,
understand that.
that whoever came up with the idea, they need to get their head checked. That's what this need. That's the best way to put it. It doesn't make sense. Logically, no, because you need the DC IPs in order for that to happen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
Netflix is never going to get the IP. They're never going to pay for it.
no,
Netflix is very cheap. Always has been cheap. Always will be cheap. Um, I just started watching their the medical drama that they were hyping up on Netflix called Pulse, and they swore up and down like, yeah, we're all in for this, and they canceled the show after one season.
that if that doesn't say anything, then
And honestly, the show is good.
mhm.
Like the first season is good. Like I'm halfway through the first. I think it's only like 8 episodes, and I'm on like episode 5. The show is legitimately good. So like they cancel shows even if they are popular, just because they don't want to keep shoveling money into them, and that honestly that kind of sucks.
I mean, another show I can give you a really good example that got canceled was Dallas.
Dallas, yeah,
Yeah, after that one season that brought its revival back, they canceled it.
yeah. Maddie, we're not talking about Original Sin yet, but we will. I'm just talking about like that's just one of the many shows. That whole renewal reversal sucked, but we're gonna dive into that a little bit later on. I'm talking about Melissa's show getting canceled.
Supergirl's show
Yeah,
getting
and I
canceled.
honestly I feel really bad for her because it's
Yeah,
like oh you find something, it's popular, and then they just snatch it from under you. But it seems even worse after the post COVID days. So yeah,
it's one of those things. Um, we'll see where Melissa goes from here. Is she gonna work with Warner Brothers again, or is she gonna work with a different company? So,
sup Jake?
oh, it's X Men guy.
What's up?
What are you drinking?
Vanilla latte.
Oh,
Stuff.
from Starbucks.
Yep. I needed it after today. Shit.
What happened?
Our new team lead's a dumbass. Moving on.
Ah, you should tell him that. I hope he doesn't watch this stream and hear that.
Yeah, he's probably got better things to do.
Sadly, Maddie, you're probably right.
At what?
Um, Heroes journey. Talking about with Melissa losing her
Oh,
other show.
oh, yeah. Because nothing else brings satisfaction in your life than hearing that an actor's lost work, which pretty much goes to tell you that your life is sad. Yeah, sounds about
She
right.
keeps losing work on streaming network. I think she should pivot from
Yeah,
shows that are strictly streaming. It's really dumb.
yeah. Because I mean, the Waterfront show that got canceled, that was a Netflix show, and there's a whole algorithm that I used to know this like back to front of what determines whether or not a Netflix show gets picked up for a second season. It's like not how many people watch it, but it's like within the people that do, how much of that first season gets watched.
Yeah.
That's part of it, but there's so many different factors that go into it. What up, loser? Why aren't you in here?
He's too busy drinking whatever he was drinking in that video.
Yeah, he's too busy. He's too busy.
Yeah,
for-
he's getting his ASMR shit ready.
Not all his hats. He's trying to hide.
Or his hat.
He's trying to hide it with the hat.
See, Darren, get you one of these. Drink of Champions.
Oh, he's at work.
He's not at work anymore. He's off. He's lying.
Good cover.
Yeah, he's
Actually,
off.
if it's a bad cover if he got caught that quickly.
Yeah. But for those who are all just joining in right now, we do have a goal going on. 5 super chats, any tier, and I will watch and review any of the following. You guys are really hooked on this Inhumans thing, but Naomi,
Why?
I'll watch it in its entirety and
Why?
review it.
Oh,
Inhumans, I'll watch it for the first time, even though I know it's hot garbage, but it'll probably be funny. A Gotham Knights rewatch, and possibly Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation.
is that the second one with Megan Fox?
No, the Ninja Turtles: Next Mutation is the old TV show
Oh,
where
That's
they
the
added in
90s.
where they
Right.
added in the
Wait,
lady turtle.
TV show. Oh,
Lady
okay.
Turtle, yeah.
Yeah, see,
TV show.
I watched the 3 movies from the 90s. I love 1 and 2. 3 is kind of wild, but I still have fun with it, even though it's definitely all over the place.
5
But
super chats to make me suffer.
that's my
Um,
Turtles era.
Yeah, so
personally.
yeah, 5 super chats to make me suffer. No
Oh.
super chats, no suffering. So yeah.
Oh, stream quality just went down 25%.
Why are you smiling
What?
like that?
Why are you smiling like that? Yeah.
I can do what I want. Okay.
Are you on the toilet?
No. On my fucking staircase, man.
Oh.
You're at the top of the stairs.
Quiet. No one asked your input. You're a woman.
Oh,
Oh,
Guys, I hear
wow.
a ghost.
It is good.
Wow.
Super crazy now.
Why?
Jordan, you might want to watch your head because you might be getting a frying pan to the back of the head.
She's downstairs. I'm upstairs. So
Oh.
I'll see her coming.
Why are you so what made you just sit on the stairs?
I wanted to switch up where I'm sitting so you don't know what the fuck you're going to get every time I join.
Well, that happens with you regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful, man. I'll tweet about you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
oh.
Yeah, man. And then I'm just going to call you out and then just make a bunch of tweets in one morning calling people out.
Taj is relaxing or whatever.
Yeah, I was wondering where Taj was.
You don't
So
want to be near me.
so
It was me.
it's
It was
still
me.
the casting call that Darren put out yesterday for anybody that is sexy
Oh,
it is still ongoing. Hasbro has him in a sniper rifle scope, so yeah, there's that. That's what happens when you're a double agent for Hasbro trying to get information on stuff. So yeah.
We got to get Taj here for that ranking later. Get people to cancel him again.
Nah, he doesn't want
Uh,
he doesn't want to be canceled. He does.
Oh,
I think
he's-
this
He
From
himself
what
said he was going to get canceled last time.
that's true, but from what I added, this might this might turn into a part 3.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, no, you added all the bad ones. Shit. I know exactly what he added to. That's
I
bad.
had a particular reason why I joined, by the way.
Why?
oh, no.
I'm creating a change.org petition to get Darren to host full time. So,
You know what? Change.org has been used for worse.
I mean, it happens, right? When you do stuff on petitions, they actually work.
I mean,
Right?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not
You wouldn't have
against-
to worry about it so much, you know. And you just show up when you want, man.
Yeah, yeah, it'd
Hey.
be better than the other option. But we'll leave that alone.
The other option.
Oh,
I mean,
if the other option was implemented, there'd be no talking.
I was going to say this way,
Yeah.
a lot more opinions are shared.
Hold
A
on.
lot less opinion.
Hold on. I'll assume the position.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn. Damn.
I just love the little like shit talking a little bit. I love it.
Tee.
A
Oh,
little
no.
bit.
Smallville.
Oh. Did somebody
No,
else?
Critics are paid off.
Oh, that's a deep cut. Deep
Uh-oh.
cut.
We have what I think you should change your name after what Snoop said.
Oh,
I don't think you want to be white.
I was
I don't
just
know if you
about
wanna-
to say,
I don't know about that.
you mentioned Smallville.
Bill just
And
wants to watch the
Sunset.
damn Lightyear movie.
Well, okay. There was another one I had. Oh,
I like how he's references the Lightyear movie. I'm like, really, that movie from freaking what,
Yeah.
7 years ago?
Oh,
Like,
man.
really?
And
Man.
yeah, I don't believe his grandson actually said any of that.
I doubt it. I doubt it. You're wrong.
I heard it was like a 2-minute scene.
I mean,
so
plus-
It's not 2 minutes. It's like nothing.
2 seconds scene.
2 seconds. Yeah.
But if anything,
There
Snoop
we
can't
go.
even be mad because he was in that L Word series back in the day. So if he has anything against those relations, he has no ground to stand on.
L Word series? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
He was in a
Luther-
series
Luther-
back in 04 called The L Word that had relations between 2 women.
it's called
L Word?
Lesbians.
No, it was called The L Word. That was the name
Yeah,
of the
it's an
series.
actual show, The L World. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
this
Oh,
this feels like Scary Movie 2 when the guys keep turning around and keep saying each other's.
That's funny because I think Snoop Dogg is in scary movies.
Yeah, I think
He's in 2.
Ah,
Yeah,
I think he's in 2.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennifer
he's in
Beals and Catherine Monig were
Wow.
the stars. I've
Wow,
never
that was
heard
great
of-
pronunciation there, buddy.
I
Yep.
don't know how to pronounce her
Killing
name.
it. Killing it.
Yeah, man. Take a bow.
Darren says,
There you
it's
go.
more serious.
Take a bow hard enough for you to hit your head on the mic.
Nah. Pam
No,
Grier was in this.
He would hit his head on the mic for other reasons.
Ooh.
Why did I give that much power?
Interesting. I did not know this was a show. So
Well, now you know.
It
Well, now
existed.
you know. Now you know.
Monig. Monig. You heard me. Monig.
Oh, Phil, by the way, I'm glad you're here.
Oh, we don't need to see the names. I removed that option because everybody here identifies as they.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So literally, this show is extra woke right now.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Extra woke.
Or
With a
are you
smidge of
saying that we're
DEI.
all party nation, so we don't need a name?
Yeah.
I love how Chainsaw's first name is Vogue.
Yeah, well, 10 out
Yeah,
of
he
10.
got that changed on his birth certificate, didn't he tell you?
Yeah, literally.
In the interview, Snoop looks like he lost the fight to Shanks.
It's all that weed, man.
Oh, getting
It
at him.
has begun.
Monig Omega, which
Oh,
is what
what?
we need right now. We need
Whoa.
Monig in this
Whoa.
live stream. Monig.
If you want to get my attention, just say so.
Great.
Uh,
Oh,
Dalton has
no.
called you woke Saul.
Fuck yeah, that's me, Dalton. Appreciate it, buddy.
no, I was,
You know me.
I was waiting for
Woke
Phil to
Saw
get here so I could show him this. I got this for $3 at Walmart. I'm not even joking.
Did you steal it?
No, it was originally going to be like 20-something bucks, but then the machine fucked up. They said, you know what? They rung this up wrong. It's only ringing us $3. Here you go. So
What?
got it. Yeah.
Wow.
Things that didn't happen for 100, Alex.
Ha! Funny.
For a McFarlane figure, for like that's actually, I'm
Yeah.
shocked.
I'm
Phil,
shocked as
Phil,
well.
I want you to hold that thumbs up for the rest of the show. You keep
then
getting, you keep pushing it in.
You
and
keep
then
pushing it in.
And then start sucking your thumb halfway through.
He does. He does.
Um,
There you go.
Speaking of, we
That's
finally
good cosplay there, Phil.
I've
Not
been,
gonna say you're
I've been
cosplaying, but it's pretty
asking
close.
for I've been asking for Monig
I know
for
what
like
you're talking
10
about.
minutes, and we got Monig. Yay!
Oh shit!
Oh Jesus!
Oh, jeez.
And he
Man,
came
this
in
show is
right-
going. This show is getting extra woke. 2 black people. Whoa!
Oh shit!
Hey Jordan, at least me and you aren't trapped in the middle like that one time.
We would be surrounded.
2 black people and a brown guy.
And an
I don't know.
Indian, yeah.
Yeah, I think I need to get out of here.
Well, I was about to get Mo woke, so I'm eating
Oh
some domain.
shit! What the hell is happening?
No, Omega. If we wanted it to be more woke, we would just invite Ben Shapiro on.
Oh god!
Oh no.
Chainsaw. If it helps, I had
This
fried
is hot, though.
chicken today, so
Oh, you're really fighting the stereotype right now. Let me tell you.
hey, Jake, is your
What?
comforter made out of silk?
How many times are we going to go over what's on my bed?
It looks very shiny.
I mean, do you want Jake? Give him a bed tour. Show
I'm not
me.
going to
get-
pose again.
Do
I'm
a
not going
pose.
to pose again.
Yeah, do a
Do the
pose.
pose.
Show
Do the
us a
pose.
bed tour.
Do the pose.
Yeah,
What's not on that bed?
Huh?
A girlfriend.
Not today, anyway.
I was about to say, you got that Jasmine sex doll?
They weren't supposed to know that, Omega.
Oh shit! My bad.
Stop telling people dirty secrets.
I told you that in confidence.
So wait, he's got a Jasmine and a rogue sex doll. Okay, I see
got
the
it.
vision there.
Got it.
Wow, the
That
collection
thing
is
thick as hell,
growing.
though. No, that thing thick as hell, though. I mean, look, if I had
Have you-
$3,000 just laying around,
You can really see the
You know what?
metaphor for the energy sapping,
You've
right?
seen the badonka dunks on that doll. Oh my god.
Did I have grape soda or Kool-Aid? Honestly,
Holy
Oh,
shit!
Question
I
both.
just-
Oh,
no,
wow.
God.
to be fair, I
Wow.
just went and
Oh,
picked up
wow.
4 packages of Kool-Aid. Made it. My kids are having
What
Kool-Aid.
flavors?
Today. It's like tropical fruit punch, I think.
Sure. Okay.
They're
Purple
having
red.
they're having tropical fruit punch with
Okay.
with pork chops tonight. So yeah,
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. Okay.
not escaping those stereotypes.
No, you're not. But hey, you know what? Embrace him, buddy.
What do you have?
Okay,
tonight?
chainsaw. Okay, chainsaw. Let me translate that to you for dumb white person.
Okay.
They're
please.
having the red one.
Yes.
They're having the red one.
Rainbow red. Red is the flavor.
What do you- so
Red
chainsaw
is the
tonight
flavor.
for dinner? Are you having bland chicken breast?
Yep. Unseasoned. We're gonna have some corn, and we're gonna have a side of racism. Okay.
Hey, you still haven't compensated me for my last shipment.
Yeah, Jake's unseasoning. Unseasoned.
I didn't
Yeah,
realize you were
yeah.
having a dinner guest. I didn't realize Drake was coming all the way down.
He
For
sure
dinner
is.
And you, if you keep not compensating me for these, I'm just going to hold that money over your head every time we get
Look,
together.
look. Burning a cross is faster when you have 2 people.
Wait a minute. He said yes, some ball.
Omega left on that note.
Yes.
So I have a question though. Seriously.
Uh,
Do any
Last-
of you
last question.
do any of you guys find mayonnaise spicy?
No.
No, I don't like mayonnaise. No,
Yeah, mayonnaise is disgusting.
it's terrible.
Am I the only one here that likes mayonnaise?
Oh, that would
I
make
like
a lot of
mayonnaise.
sense.
That is not that is not a shock, Jake.
No,
You know that.
Miracle Whip is terrible. Mayonnaise is good.
Yeah, I hate it. Yeah, mayonnaise is good. I can't stand Miracle Whip.
I asked if they thought it was spicy. Like I heard there was a stereotype that it was spicy.
I mean, spicy mayo is a thing, but
Yeah,
Well,
they-
I don't
they-
think
they-
he wasn't asking that though.
Japanese mayonnaise is really
Do you
good.
like lemon
Yeah,
pepper?
it's actually slightly sweet.
Who are you asking?
Any of you? Do you like lemon pepper?
What about ghost peppers? Y'all ever try any ghost peppers?
Yep.
No,
Oh
no,
man.
That's
no,
hot.
no.
No.
Oh,
I used to eat
Lemon
those
pepper
in
is
high
like
school.
pumpkin spice to white people.
My uncle
I used to
would
eat
fuck
those
around
for
with
fun in
that.
high school.
Lemon pepper is to black people what pumpkin spice is to white girls.
Yes.
Look, no,
Okay.
I use a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I will embrace that stereotype. I use a lot of lemon pepper.
Oh,
Of course.
I do too.
Holy
I put lemon
shit.
pepper on everything.
Lance, I think we might want to rebrand.
You
Yeah,
forgot two
that's the
K's in
new
an N there.
claymation.
You forgot 2 K's in an N there, buddy.
Oh,
Is
man.
mayonnaise
He'll
an
fix it.
instrument?
Oh, shush your mouth, Darren.
Uh,
To be
Hey,
fair,
Darren.
what is he doing?
Hey, Darren,
all
I'll tweet,
knew where it was going.
Darren, I'm
We all-
going to tweet about you next, okay?
Darren, protect your hat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know where Phil's
See?
going. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
as, soon,
even have to say it.
as soon as he
They
started
already
smiling, I knew where he was
know.
going. As soon as he started
He
smiling.
wants that hat for defecation purposes.
Just remember, Darren, one day.
One day.
One day.
All right,
It's gonna
boys.
happen one of these days.
I got to head out. I'll talk to y'all later. I got to go.
All right,
Goodbye.
Hey,
Goodbye.
shave a little bit. You're starting to look like a young Santa.
Yo, hey, do not talk to my child like that.
Yeah, I'm going to keep growing it. Fuck it.
No, don't touch that beard.
Yeah, nope, I'm keeping it growing.
We're about to get Bad Santa 3.
Yeah, the only time he's ever going to wind up shaving it is when his inevitable future infant spawn yanks on his beard to the point where it pulls out a giant patch, and then he's forced to shave it.
Yes. Either you or Jake being drunk, whichever.
You
What the
described,
What?
you
I
described
don't
that.
drink.
What?
You
I don't
also
drink.
You described that in very
I said
specific
Jake. I didn't say
detail.
you, Phil.
Oh,
Fucking check
Hey.
your ears, old man. All right.
Hey.
See you later. I gotta go. Bye, guys. See you.
Goodbye.
Racist Santa.
racist Santa.
So this seems like the crew we're gonna have today, which is cool. Draven has abandoned us. Taj is, for all intents and purposes, he's fired because of the stuff with Hasbro. Darren is saying he's at work, but we all know he's like hiding behind the scenes, eating pumpkin spice muffins somewhere.
Eric
This,
said he might join in.
Yeah,
That's
he
what
said
he
he
was saying
might.
yesterday.
Yeah, he said he might.
And what did 3 Dub say to that?
Who the fuck cares?
One, who the fuck cares? 2, he didn't respond. I'm sorry. The way you were bouncing up and down in your seat just then, you look like a giddy little schoolgirl.
I thought you were about to say something else. I'm glad you did not.
I was thinking it, but didn't say it.
All right. Non-existent. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, now this show is only back down to 1 W,
Yeah.
which is all of us.
Yeah.
Was
there
ever any W's to begin with? Sorry.
He's drinking brisk and Omega's drinking
Oh.
milk? What?
And I got coffee, so
What is that? Oh, cranberry.
Every
Oh,
angle.
you want to have clean pea.
Yes, I want to.
And I'm having orange squash.
It may or may not be
Ugh.
mixed with sake.
Orange squash. Ew. That sounds disgusting.
don't knock it till you try it, Lance.
I won't try it. I don't like squash in the food form. I'm not going to like it in drink.
Depends on how it's cooked.
Well, that's
It's
true.
from Robinson's. Look
Never
it up.
heard
I
of
don't
it.
know what the fuck Robinson's is.
Nope.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna say it again. 0 super chats means 0 watching reviews. That's all I'm gonna say. We're about to dive into
We have
the,
received 0 contributions.
yeah, it's not gonna encourage me to use my electricity and internet that I have to pay for to record said reviews and watch said shows.
Guys,
Come on, guys.
YouTube
Give
is
enough to
killing
buy this man a
channel.
Domino's pizza.
Do you want to see me crash out to Inhumans or not?
Now,
Why would you
He
do
didn't
that to
want-
yourself?
Comedy.
Lance needs his monetization because, well, no, I'm sorry, Lance. I'm going to go ahead and say
Hold
it.
on.
I know
This
you
is
told me
this
that-
is this is terrible. Maddie, why?
Wow.
I just read that.
Chat, let me just put it to you in perspective, okay?
Oh boy.
Lance is in a much more favorable position here on YouTube than Kumail Nanjiani is with Marvel Studios.
Oh, Jesus. That was dark.
Damn it.
But Camille Nanjiani was promised like 6 movies or
That's my
TV
point.
Hey, well, it's
TV
Well,
fine.
he didn't get what he wanted.
Yeah,
He didn't get what he signed up for.
It's fine. He
No,
can just
at
be
all.
signed
Mr.
up
Gold.
for.
let's not do
Kidding.
that
Maybe.
one. Let's not do that one
Just
either.
kidding.
God,
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
I
Let's
agree.
not.
Don't do that one.
It's just not.
But let's dive into the first topic.
I would say, guys,
Check.
might
Boba
do
Fett.
surgery for his
What?
balls. Never mind.
Wait, what?
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 Let's see surgery for his balls because they're reversed. His dick is backwards and needs surgery to replace it, so that's why he needs the super chats and everything. So if you can, please give to his ball unreversing surgery. So go ahead.
You've made him speechless.
His dick is backwards, everyone. Lance needs help.
I don't think there's any surgery that could help this.
Wow.
Well, there's no surgery that can help your peen issues either, Jake. It's fine.
Yeah, believe me,
It-
not for lack of trying.
Anywho, casting news. One is official. One is a rumor by Daniel RPK. Dang it, what's his name? Tremel something. It's
Tillman. No.
It's
No.
Tremel Tillman. No,
Fuck, I don't forgot.
I'm fucking that up. Hold on.
I forgot his name that quick. Because it's a mega.
Are you laughing because I burped and said shit at the
Yeah,
same time?
yes, it is Tramel Tillman.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, I was
Wow,
right.
that was a great guess.
Tremel Tillman. He has been cast in Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's rumored to be a villainous role, so it could be either a random henchman, or he could be Tombstone.
I was thinking Tombstone. Yeah,
He could be Tombstone in whiteface.
Tombstone. He could be Hobie Brown.
Yeah, that too. He could be another version of the Prowler too.
Yeah,
And
'cause they already showed Aaron Davis. So.
yeah, and
Maybe
dang it, what's her name?
he's the landlord to Peter's apartment.
That could be a villainous role as well.
I can't see anyone else delivering that rent line. Damn it.
Sorry. I mean,
Yeah.
Rent.
No, that could work too, though.
I've seen a lot of people say like Tombstone, and I'm like, all
I
right,
can see it. I can see Tombstone.
I get it.
there's a man of color, a black actor in a fucking Spider-Man movie, and everyone is so hot off of Friendly Neighborhood, they kind of want Tombstone to be in the movie, and even some other art and other cinema related cons have like kind of alluded to the possibility that he is in this movie. And Michael Mando's in this movie as Scorpion, and Scorpion was shown alongside Tombstone. So
True.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they're not done. They're not done making the movie. You know, we don't know.
Yeah.
Outside of like the bigger players of like Spider-Man, Hulk, Punisher, a couple other people, like we don't really know like what exactly is going on with this movie outside of the fact that like it's titled after one of the most controversial Spider-Man stories of all time.
Yep. And the last Spider-Man movie was inspired by one of the most controversial Spider-Man stories of all time.
Right. And it didn't do that exactly. So we already know that Brand New Day is not going to do what the comic did for the most part.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we're going to see a lot of treading ground there. I just think that they're taking a loose inspiration from the title and then very, very even looser beats from the main story, in that Peter's kind of like refreshed in the world, but nobody knows that he's Spider-Man.
Right.
Kind of at square one again, but in the comic, it's like he's a little older than what he is in the MCU,
Yeah.
so you can kind of get away with a little bit more. Whereas here, we know that he's either going to get a GED, or rather, he probably already has one. If this movie is taking place down the timeline, which I'm assuming it is,
4 years after No Way Home.
yep, there it is. Which means he's going to be about 21 or 22, age-wise.
Yeah.
And even then, that still leaves room for Miles to pop in around movie 6. But even still, that's neither here nor there. That's another conversation for another Brand New Day.
Huh.
As far as Mr. Tillman's concerned, I mean, we'll see what happens when set photos may or may not show up, right? And then there's the other one, and it's just like, well, that's a
curveball.
that's a fun rumor to entertain, I suppose. I don't know about the legitimacy of it, because if I'm not mistaken, she's overseas filming an Avengers movie, and Spider-Man is filming either in Glasgow or they just moved somewhere else.
Did they
right?
move already?
I think so. I think so. I
Are
think
they not in Glasgow anymore?
No,
I don't think they are. No, I
Oh.
thought it was over with. Like I think it's over.
That's what I
this
thought
week.
too. I thought they were
in
done in
Glasgow.
Glasgow and they were moving on. That's why his Tillman's casting got announced, because they're moving location.
They might be. I don't know.
Budapest.
That might have been it.
I guess I'm just wondering what sort of role she would play in this.
Yeah, because
That's what I'm curious about
Some
too.
people were saying that she's gonna show up in Peter's apartment at the end of the movie, kind of like how she showed up in Kate Bishop's. But I'm like, nobody's gonna know who he is still. I don't think he's gonna go around pulling his mask off. I think Spider-Man now will just remain Spider-Man.
And if that was her only role at the end of the movie, why would you announce that?
Yeah. But I mean, again, this wasn't announced. This is just a rumor from RPK.
Yeah.
So take it with a grain of salt.
So Tillman he's set in stone, pardon the pun.
According to what I'm reading right now, they're filming in Glasgow until today, and since they're kind of like a day ahead of us, that means they're already on another location, or they're at least heading towards the next shooting location, which I don't know where that is. They've not said where exactly.
Where's that coming off of?
I just Googled it.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Soundstage work.
Almost as many.
Okay, so soundstage work will occur at Pinewood, which means that this movie is then shooting concurrently with Avengers Doomsday.
Isn't Pinewood where
in London?
Yeah.
It's London.
Isn't Pinewood where they filmed some Superman?
Yes.
Some of it, because a lot of it was Illinois.
No, Pinewood Studios is where they
or not Illinois. Fuck. Ohio.
No, he's talking about
Superman. And are you talking about James Gunn's Superman?
Yeah,
that was in Georgia. They filmed that in Georgia. They also filmed it in Cincinnati, Ohio.
I thought they did. I thought they did like a lot of the flying stuff in the Pinewood Studios.
You know what?
I
know they shot in Sweden, or not Sweden, Svalbard, wherever the fuck that is. I don't remember where exactly, but
but this should be interesting.
Yeah. So Avengers Doomsday and Spider-Man Brand New Day are actually right now. I'm assuming, like if Spider-Man moves to the soundstage stuff, then they're going to be shooting concurrently with Avengers Doomsday, which then in theory would then allow them to shoot Spider-Man scenes, if any, in Doomsday, side by side.
I think this is done on. I think this is done on purpose. I think it's done on purpose. Another thing I just found out, reading Tenoch Huerta, I butchered that, but he has said, yeah, and people are gonna run with this or whatever, but he just said that everybody has smaller roles because it's so many characters in different universes, but I think people are gonna run with that and try to make it seem like, oh, such and such is only gonna have a minute of screen time. You know how they try to flip stuff and make it sound bad.
I mean, look at it this way, right? Like Infinity War, who did we follow the majority of that time, for the most part? Thanos, right? Thanos. Like we followed Thanos for the majority of both movies, but when you look at which Avenger did we follow in both films? Infinity War is 1000% Tony Stark's film.
Yeah, because Cap didn't do a lot.
Right. And then in Endgame, who are we following for the most part? From frame one? Cap.
Yeah.
Cap is leading the charge to go fucking behead Thanos.
To the credits of the movie, you're following Cap.
He's the one. Him and fucking Black Widow and Scott, like once they see
Yeah.
Scott, they're the ones who come up with the idea of like, hey, let's fucking try a time heist.
Yeah.
Because in Infinity War, Tony was like, yo, let's bring the fucking war to him. And yet Tony has the nerve in Endgame to be like, oh, we weren't together when we lost. It's like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, because you went into fucking space. So,
and also, you were the reason they split up in the first place.
Right, that too. But then you also get to like Doomsday and Secret Wars. It's a different fucking beast, guys. Yeah. Like we're in an age now where the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Think about it. If you're building a house, right? You have a 3-story house right here with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now you've decided to make it a fucking 6-story house. Okay, right? Well, guess what? Your 4th floor, great foundation. The interior, it's for the most part good. Let's get to level 5. That foundation is oof.
The beams connecting those things are about that thin.
But the thing is, it's like they're still stable. That's the sad part. But the thing is just like this is the room you walk in. Or rather, this is the floor you walk in, and 1 or 2 rooms remain unfinished, and they will forever remain unfinished until we decide to revisit them and do something else with them. That's what Phase 5 is. That's what Level 5 is. And now we're on to Level 6. You know what Level 6 is? I don't fucking know because they don't fucking know because they have no idea if they want to build a fucking sunroof so everyone can enjoy everything or start from scratch and build a whole new fucking house right next to their old house.
Yeah.
That is actually connected to their old house because they want everything connected.
Right.
That's where they're at right now. That's exactly where Marvel Studios is at right now.
Right now, the 6th floor is just one empty square room that has congruent corners,
4 on it.
But
it
nothing
has
else.
A 4 on it.
Yeah. It
has one big 4 on it.
But nothing else.
But seriously.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to Secret Wars and Doomsday especially, like, how do you get Doom in Secret Wars? Well, you have to kind of make him a villain somewhere.
Yeah.
And well, I mean, I can kind of remember. I actually remember a time during, Ant-Man and after Ant-Man, like people were like, "Where's Doctor Doom?" Like people were asking that question, like, "Where the fuck is Doctor Doom?"
Yep.
In the real world. I'm not talking about people online. No, I'm talking about like people I would interact with on the regular. They'd be like, "I want to see fucking Doctor Doom." He's the more popular villain. And it's going to be very interesting to see like how you center an entire movie around a villain who has never had a great cinematic outing, good actor in Julian McMahon.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
But as far as like a comic accurate or faithful to the material portrayal of the character, there has not been one. Nope. And now Marvel Studios is like, hold my beer. We're not just putting him in a fucking Fantastic Four movie. No, we're making him the Avengers villain. We're making him the big bad.
That makes
Avengers
sense.
level threat. Yep.
Because he's on the cover of half the Secret Wars issues, so it makes sense to make him
and
the
he's
big bad of that.
This might not be the best example too, but he's often at odds with the Marvel heroes in Superhero Squad.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
I mean, like they made him the big bad of an Ultimate Alliance game. He was the big bad of several different comic runs. And this is the thing too. Prior to the MCU, Doom was a way more popular character than Thanos, even to the diehards. And now your general public is a lot more familiar with who Thanos is, and maybe 5 to 10% of your general public has seen a Fantastic Four movie and knows Doctor Doom's name. But we'll see how that impact sits after these 2 movies.
Well, even then, like just the name itself, Doctor Doom. Like people associate that with a green hooded, iron mask clad character. Like if you were to Google that, that is one of the first things that would come up is that image. Like people are so familiar with who Doctor Doom is. He is often, if I'm not mistaken, like he is the #1 Marvel Comics villain. He was voted like the #1 Marvel villain of all time.
What, on like Comic Vine?
I think on like on maybe Wizard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think IGN probably did it too, but their list mean F all these days. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. Like, how do you center a movie around Doctor Doom after not like really introducing him in another movie? I mean, they kind of did with Fantastic Four. They kind
Yeah.
of did the same thing with Thanos. The only difference is like they had him in 3 movies prior to that.
Yeah,
You know?
that's not like 3 versus 1 is not that big of a difference.
And he has like, you know, a line of dialogue in 2 of the movies.
Yeah, because he doesn't say anything in Avengers.
No, he doesn't. And he didn't. Doctor Doom didn't say jack shit in Fantastic Four.
Nope.
Although I did find it kind of interesting that his mask was off.
Yeah,
Like he took his mask off to Franklin.
did find that interesting. Yeah, like, and do we think that the really bad scars that are typically under that mask are there?
Well, here's the thing, right? Like Doom is vain. And they said, like, they being the Russos, you know, they talked about how like this Doctor Doom is tied to like Tony from Endgame, and I'm like, well, half that dude's face is,
Yeah,
you know, scarred heavily.
fight him like a taquito. Yeah,
Right, exactly. And I'd have to imagine that like whatever this version of Doom does, there has to be a reason for the suit, right? Like there always has to be a reason, and I'd have to wonder if they're gonna. Okay, I could actually see this happening.
I hope it's not a life system.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. I think they could turn like Doctor Doom into their version of Darth Vader.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
See.
The difference
Because-
is like he's going to control like an army of Doom bots. It's going to be like it's going to be like if Darth Vader controlled Ultron.
Yeah.
I did have a thought though. What if in his reality, Doctor Doom's reality, he's a hero, right? And he's the one who stops Thanos. But in the process, you know that whole thing that at the end of Endgame, he has to wear the Doctor Doom outfit in order for him to breathe and for order him to move around mobility-wise, because he's lost the ability to move without the suit. He can't move.
Yeah, and it gets me thinking too. You know, with all of these, I'm assuming deviations they're going to take from the traditional, character that we know of Doctor Doom. To Phil's point earlier about us not having a good adaptation yet, with all these deviations we're going to take, despite what RDJ will do in the role from an acting standpoint, do we think it's going to end up necessarily being a good adaptation?
That's
I
a
guess
good question.
That depends on who you talk to and how they feel about where the MCU is and how they feel about Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom, I suppose.
Yeah. And how they perceive that also, because a lot of people look at that differently.
Well, Tony asked a great question, like, will Robert Downey Jr. do an accent? Like, will this Doctor Doom have, you know, a Romani accent? Like, will Robert Downey Jr. go that extra mile and give this version of the character something that hasn't been done yet? That is a good question, Dalton. Like, where exactly is this Doctor Doom from?
Latveria.
Yeah, they showed that off early in the movie.
Yeah, they did.
Very early in the movie.
But I mean, technically, every Doom that we have seen has been from Latveria. But
yeah, but also at the same time, like this was on their Earth, you know.
Yeah,
he very well could be the Doom from their world. This could be Doom from what is it, 828? Yeah, 828.
Yeah, 828 because it's Kirby's birthday. It's what the Earth was.
Right. I feel like if you're gonna want a Fantastic Four from one world and have it be, you know, hyper futuristic, retro futuristic, whatever. Yeah, you want your Doctor Doom to kind of probably be from the same universe. And since his absence in the beginning of the movie from Latveria says volumes about what that could mean for the end of the movie, because like, why would Doctor Doom go after Franklin Richards? Right, like that's the question. I mean, outside of the obvious, like they're probably going to swap Molecule Man for Franklin Richards. Like Doctor Doom is probably going to use Franklin Richards to create Battle World.
Yeah,
that's just a guess. Probably, I don't know, but
probably like a substitute for the Beyonder, I'd imagine. Maybe,
I don't know, but I don't know. I think that Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom is probably from 828. Like it is probably a Doom from the same world that is, because they deliberately did not show his face, but they showed you that the mask was off.
Yeah, I get it.
you know, like, and Matt Shackman was like, oh yeah, you know, that was Robert Downey Jr. And I'm like, was it?
Right. Like, was it?
Was it really?
Yeah, because I had people speculating during the credits. They're like, why didn't they show it? And someone, the person sitting next to me literally said, probably because they didn't want to pay Robert Downey Jr. for a cameo. That was just their
True.
open speculation right there in the credits. But I would honestly think it would be more, I think, fascinating and more giving you more of a chance to lean into multiverse saga if he is from an Earth that we haven't seen. Because if it's one that we've already been to, then there's already some sense of familiarity there, and you haven't been to as many multiverses as you would expect in a saga of that name. So
Strange does say, you know, we know frighteningly little of the multiverse, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
I know frighteningly a lot of the multiverse. I know so much of the multiverse that I am its maker. That's why they call me Reed Richards.
Well, think about it. Like from a tier standpoint, like who knows the most about the multiverse right now in the MCU? Top tier right now is probably like, you know, Loki,
Yeah.
Mobius, Sylvie, Deadpool, Wolverine. Like
And,
they're probably cream of the crop. top
Hunter B-15.
Yeah.
Hunter B-15.
Anybody
Anyone
at
with a TVA. Pretty
yeah.
much anyone with Loki in mind, they probably have the most knowledge of the of the multiverse as it stands right now.
Yeah.
And then you have Doctor Strange and Wong, right? And then the rest of the sorcerers and whatnot.
hell, even
America
Spider-Man a
Chavez
little
is
bit.
one. Yeah, even Spider-Man somewhere down there, right? Even to some varying degree. And then after that, who else?
Right.
Fucking nobody, right?
Yeah, not
Then
Fury.
you get not Fury. You know, a lot of people thought that we were going to get the Council of Reeds in Fantastic Four. That didn't happen. I was actually
Nope.
really surprised that did not happen.
Yeah.
But they're probably saving it.
I think they're saving it for one of these movies.
They might be. And, you know, this was a different version of the Fantastic Four. Literally 1 year after we got Chris Evans back as, oh yeah, Ant-Man, true. I forgot about that.
Oh.
See, it's easy to forget about Ant-Man because he's so tiny. But no, in terms of understanding the multiverse, okay, yeah, I guess Ant-Man and Spider-Man are probably on like the even playing field. Like somewhere in like Ant-Man's probably somewhere in between Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. But
Nate and MJ as well.
Well, I mean, not
Ned-
anymore.
not anymore.
Not anymore.
No, my thing is they forgot about Peter, but they still know that they helped with that whole adventure.
Do they though?
Oh,
No, I don't.
Yeah, they only forgot who Peter was. They didn't forget what happened.
So
The
does
se-
does MJ? Does Zendaya's MJ think she's still just dating Spider-Man?
She doesn't think. I don't think she thinks she's dating Spider-Man.
I don't know.
I think.
I don't know.
That's what's confusing because it may be like in her mind, she didn't associate Peter that much with Spider-Man, or it's like you like the memories get like flipped and dipped and twisted and smushed together and like fried in a frying pan or whatever. And she thinks, hey, me and Ned used to hang out with Spider-Man and we helped him with this thing. This one time we had like this mystery box. We don't know why Doctor Strange came and got us, but he just did.
Yeah.
I mean, here's a question for you. What character do you think Sadie Sink is going to be playing? And do you think she'll be a love interest
Ooh.
for Peter Parker?
No, she's playing
I see that question 5 times a day at least.
she's playing young Aunt May from a different universe.
Yeah,
his
right.
aunt. She's his aunt.
No, right.
Yeah, she's his aunt. Yeah.
I see a bunch of people speculating Mayday, and I just don't see it.
Talking about she's Toby's daughter from
Right.
another universe
No.
who forgot who her dad was. So she came to this universe. I said, how would she get to this universe?
Jackpot.
She just hit the jackpot.
Well, I think she's Jackpot. I think she's character Jackpot.
Oh, I thought you were making an MJ joke.
Tony's saying Firestar.
That'd be fun, but I don't know.
I think she's playing
You
her
kind of
character
need
from,
Iceman for that to be
Yeah,
as fun as it is.
I think she's playing
I would
her.
love to
I
see
think-
that, but yeah.
I think she's playing Carly. What's her name?
Charlie Cooper?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That actually makes sense. She was a character in the like she had a character arc in the Brand New Day storyline. So
Yeah. I don't know. That character's take or leave for me.
Yep. But more casting news. Daphne Keane has been cast as Artemis, I believe, in Percy Jackson season
Yep.
3. I'm
Yep.
glad to see her getting work. I'm really happy for this.
Yeah.
And to all the new to all the tabloids online that couldn't have just shared this photo or a photo of her face in general, and you had to share a photo of her with her sweater cows out. Shame on you, you little perverts. You can't get clicks any other way.
I hope this doesn't end up being a situation like the Acolyte, to where every time she's interviewed for this, all they want to ask her is, "Hey, are you going to be in these Avengers movies?" Because
They already are.
That's all people did whenever the Acolyte was out. They go, "Hey, are you going to be in this Deadpool movie?" That's all it was.
Yep.
They're already doing that. But yeah, Tony,
it's
I
sad.
hope she does get to stick around as X-23 and her sweater cows, her sweater puppies. Dang it.
Or fun bags.
Yeah, that.
Jesus Christ.
This ain't the same person that was the X-23 in Logan, was she?
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah. The same one.
God, I'm old.
She got old too, so
she's only like what, 21 now?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm 43. I ain't trying to look at be some weird old pervert. I mean, I am, but I don't want to.
Oh my God. But next up, a new live action Archie Comics movie is in the works. Phil Lord and Chris Miller are producing the film with Tom King writing the script. How do we feel about this?
Is that Vegas in the middle? Oh my God.
Like, I hope, like, it's just gonna be weird because I watched Riverdale for like majority of its run. So like, see somebody else cast as these characters is gonna be weird. I don't know why it's gonna be weird, but it's like, is this gonna be in the same vein?
I couldn't get through that last season. I tried, but I was like, okay.
I stopped watching. Like,
I was like, there is too much coke in this right now. I just can't keep consuming it.
Yeah, because wasn't it just like
it was simple, like
a live action. Yeah, wasn't it just for first? It was just a live action, version of them in Riverdale and whatnot, and then eventually it became like the X-Files.
I mean, and what's funny is people's defense of
the
that
X-Files,
X-Files. Well, they say that as their defense. They go, "Oh, well, Archie comics got weird too." Yeah, they got weird, but not to the level of what the show did.
They should make the new Archie movie like a rom-com spoof.
I'd be down for that.
No fucking.
Except for actually having
Tom. We got our first super chat from Maddie of 5 that we need, so we still need 4 more if you want to see me crash out. Help me get my stuff fixed, as Phil said.
But I don't think it's going to be as dark as the.
I hope not. Oh, speaking of which, KJ Apple said he was a virgin and a Christian boy when he first started Riverdale. So
That's
basically,
funny.
Riverdale made him have sex with women and
Papa Cherry.
And yeah, he basically blamed being on the show. What made you lose out on Wonder Twins, huh? What made you lose out on that?
That carrot lost his top.
Yeah. I feel bad for his hair. He had to keep dyeing it every year for.
Yeah, and just because of him playing a red-haired character for that long, people were going, "Oh, he needs to be Wally." I'm like, no, no.
He would not be a good Wally to me. But this is interesting. I'm gonna see where it goes. Phil Lord and Chris Miller, we know what they've done with the Spider-Verse films and whatnot, and Tom King writing the script should be interesting. Especially when we start getting castings. Should be really interesting.
Who's distributing this?
No clue. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
That art is throwing me off.
Yeah, it is.
What art? Me?
No.
This.
Universal Pictures.
Oh.
Universal is doing this.
I mean, could have gone worse, I guess.
Huh.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Could have been Lionsgate.
True. Could have been Lionsgate.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
curious about who's distributing it because of who's involved. I thought for sure it kind of maybe
Riverdale, the movie.
it made me think Warner Brothers, but
I'm making you a
Yeah,
cherry taste, Mr. Cool
this
Ball.
is I think this is just like, this is just one branch from getting Lord and Miller into the DC universe.
Yeah.
I'm sure they want to crack at something.
Yeah. Let them have Titans.
That'd be fun. I'd be down for that, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
you-
what if
you-
it got moved to Peacock?
you can only go up.
That would be terrible.
That'd be funny though.
It would be funny.
Speaking of Phil Lord, Chris Miller, finally started production, it seems. Shamik, please don't make Haley uncomfortable. That's all I have to say about that. Don't make her uncomfortable. But
No,
I'm glad they're finally starting on this.
No shoulder
Film-
touches.
Yeah, no shoulder touches. This film should have been out like 2 years ago.
I don't know. I mean, it's not as big of a weight as people are making it out to be because you have because this is what 2027.
No, 2027.
That's what I just said 27. So this is going to be
27.
This is going to be a shorter wait between 2 and 3 than you got between 1 and 2. So I don't know why
True.
people are complaining that bad.
I don't have a long wait between 1 and 2. Honestly,
That's 5
they
years.
kind of come out at the same time.
Just please deliver. Just stick the landing. That's all I ask.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please deliver. Yeah, we have another super chat from Cameron Walker, $1 super chat. Thank you, sir. Any tier, we're 3 away from getting me to crash out. If you want me to crash out, because I've never seen Inhumans, never seen it not once.
Oh,
That's all you guys
You're
keep
better
voting
off.
on. Like that's all they're voting on. Like I think they think this is a joke. Like that's all they're voting on. 17 votes, and the most people have voted for is Inhumans.
I
you
think
should
your
watch the
audience-
premiere episode in IMAX. You should
I
watch
think
that.
your audience is starting to hate you, Lance.
Yeah, they do. Next up, Phil did talk about this brief. Actually, no, I want to save that one. I want to talk about this. The fact that Showtime decided to go the way of Warner Brothers and how Warner Brothers handles things. They thought that when Skydance and Paramount merged or whatever, they made the deal. The new people in charge of Showtime thought that, hey, I don't want to confuse people. I don't want people to be confused. We don't need 2 Dexters, even though they're set in 2 different time periods. They say that it's going to be too confusing and both of them cannot exist at the same time. So they reversed the renewal on season 2 of Dexter Original Sin starring Patrick Gibson. Mind you, I'm pretty sure that they had to cancel on other work already because they thought they were told they were coming back. They were told that this show was renewed. This show was renewed in April. Mind you, Dexter Resurrection has yet to be renewed, but they're already making plans on breaking the writers' room for season 2. Now, don't get me wrong, Michael C. Hall, he's amazing. He is Dexter. But Patrick Gibson playing the younger one, filling in those gaps for those years, he did an amazing job. And I think that paved the way for him to get work in being the new James Bond and the new James Bond video games that's coming out either next year or the year after. So to see this happen after seeing how this cast fit into being these younger roles of they feel like the older cast just in younger bodies, and the show is legitimately good. We see this a lot with Warner Brothers when it comes to Batman and when it comes to Superman, but they've gotten better at it. I guess they realized it's stupid. Especially this is completely different. It's a show that's set in the past. And then you have Michael C. Hall playing the character in present day. I don't see why both shows couldn't coexist. And then reversing a renewal, you're thinking about your own bottom line. You're not thinking about the fact that you have actors and stuff that, like I said, have already, probably turned down work. They were waiting, and then they thought they had money coming, and then all of a sudden, you rip the rug from out underneath them. Like, I've been seeing a lot of the actors that are on Original Sin. I follow them on social media. They're pushing the petitions. Honestly, I don't think the petitions are going to do anything. I think the higher ups, they've made up their mind. These executives, they don't really care about nothing but the money that's in their pocket. And I also think it's funny because at the end of the day, y'all, let's just say, like, can't nobody compete with the original. And the show is great, but yeah, it's dumb. I hate that they did this to them.
Do you know who the CEO of Paramount Skydance is?
No.
Okay.
Please do not depress me.
It's a guy named Dave Ellison. And he was a film producer. I'm going to list off a movie you guys should know off the top of your head. He's now the head of Skydance CEO of Paramount Skydance, whatever the hell it's called. Paramount Skydance Corporation. He's chairman and CEO, right? Well, his executive producer credits, or rather his producer credits, are as such. First one listed. This should tell all. Terminator Genesis.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
How did he get the job?
Yeah. Well, that's like asking how James Gunn got the job at DC Studios.
That's a low blow.
I mean, how he got the job at Marvel would have been a little more of a fair question.
That's a low blow, but
That's very low blow. I know.
But
Fuck
what
me,
I
I'm an asshole.
Wouldn't be in character if he didn't.
Why does he think this is a good? Like, why does he think this is a good thing? And I wonder, have him and Michael C. Hall had words about this? Because, like, Michael C. Hall had a huge hand in the prequel.
Well, I think to your point, it's just that simple. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a fuck. Like Paramount Skydance, they don't give a fuck. Oh man, I have heard
literally doing petitions right now.
Yeah, I know. I don't look. I don't think it's. I think for fans of Dexter, it's a huge disappointment. But I think on paper, I can understand the process of why the fuck do we have 2 Dexter shows? I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's the best call. I'm not saying it's the smart call. And even like everything you brought up was absolutely true, right? Like he cut jobs away from people. Fucking, Roman's totally having a conversation right now. He should have turned his fucking camera off.
That was one hell of a ventriloquist.
No, I got a random call, and it's for you, dude. Hold on.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll put him on. Hold on.
I think
Okay,
James
hold on.
Gunn's on the. Oh fuck.
Oh
no.
no!
I know what this is.
Hey everybody, I'm James Gunn.
I knew that. I fucking knew that was coming.
I thought he was serious
Thanks,
for a second. But also, we got a $2 super chat from Cody. We're just 2 more super chats away?
Yeah.
2 more super chats away. But yeah. But I get it. I get it, Phil. And
Okay, Gilmer's not wrong too. They have 5 Yellowstone spinoffs. You also have to think about it too, Gilmer. Like showrunners, success of shows, like deals, contracts, these things come into play. And I would say that Taylor Sheridan, from a popularity standpoint, as it stands right now, far more currently relevant than Dexter and anything related to it. That's why that show has 5 spinoffs.
Yeah.
5.
yeah.
Some argue that the spin-offs are stronger than the main show now.
This is true.
It's just at the end of the day, it's just like you all could have. I know this is like unprecedented to think that
It's frustrating.
A merger would do this. Like they never expected the merger to do this, but at the same time, I would have held off on a renewal. I agree. I would have done what
I agree completely.
what ABC. Well, I think it's either ABC or Fox. What they did with that show, It was a medical Dr. Odyssey. They said we're gonna give it a few months to see what we do at a renewal. If nothing happens, you all are free. We're gonna release you from your contracts are automatically gonna be like null and void, and then you can go do what you want to do. You can go look for other work. You can book other roles because we don't know what the network is gonna do. I would have felt better with them doing that than what they did now. Because like again, like Christina Milian, she doesn't even live in the US. She had to travel out here to do that because she lives in Paris. She probably has a million other things that that she was planning on. Like she, especially with the way the world goes now, I'm sure she has that dual citizenship. But I'm sure like she's probably looking for other work. She's still an actress, still a singer. She could have been at home with a husband and kids. And who's to say that she wasn't sitting over here waiting? Like these executives, they just think about the bottom line. And I get it from a business aspect, but at the same time, it's dumb. You just alienated a huge part of the fan base because honestly, more people were interested in Original Sin than they were in Resurrection is good, but at the same time, it's more or less the same as the original show and the original and New Blood. Original Sin, you're getting to see where all of this started. So people were more interested in that. And to see that executives are only thinking like, yeah, we don't need two Dexters. Let's just go with the one that people know. Is like, that's just crazy. That's crazy, man.
It's frustrating. It is
Yeah,
very
I hate
frustrating.
to break out like this, but I gotta get going. Catch y'all later.
Are you wet?
Oh, he is.
Yes, I'm wet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
he's always wet.
Catch y'all later.
Bye, Dad.
He's gonna miss shitting out on another X-Men movie.
That was glorious. Even I had fun. Even I had a kick out of that. That was awesome.
So, I was going to bring this up as
Cameron
well.
Walker with another $1 super chat. We just need one more.
I was going to bring this up as well. The whole thing with Patrick Gibson as well. He's currently on the 007 First Light video game. So he'll be most likely working on that, like promoting it and all of that, because according to reports and stuff, like he's got to do promotion work, and recently they were at Gamescom as well. So we're getting something in September. So by the time September comes around, we'll get official word on that. And I think the whole Dexter thing might clash with that. So
they're just going to be talking about that.
yeah, I'm just thinking.
Look at that.
Lance, how many times have you worn that shirt on this stream?
About as much as you've shit on the movie.
Yeah.
Probably.
I just pulled this shirt out because the shirt I had on, my armpits were wet, and I didn't want you all to see wet pit stains.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, you are a punk rocker. So
Yeah, yes, I am.
Yes.
Do you think the Trinity Killer show will still release? I don't know. I haven't heard anything on that, but the way they just did Original Sin, they're probably gonna give that show the axe.
I think like that. Unfortunately, it's just kind of like typical practice. The prior higher ups were like, okay, let's greenlight what we want before this merger happens, and we can get started working on it. And then whatever we're working on, whoever comes in is saddled with it. I don't think anyone who was working on Original Sin was expecting the new people to come in and be like, sorry.
Yeah, we don't like you. Get out.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. And it sucks. But, when the current one or whatever, Resurrection, whatever, when that wraps, maybe it can come back. I don't know. That's the thing about the day and age of just streaming and things like that. Like these things, like Mark Hamill says in The Last Jedi, no one's ever really gone.
True.
Yeah.
So just give it time.
I'll give it time. I'll be nice. I'll give it time. Next up, IGN being IGN again, and
oh Jesus Christ!
Thinking
I saw this list, okay, and there's some questionable choices on this list.
Very questionable choices.
Yeah.
And certain things that are not on here.
Yeah.
I mean that are not in like top 20 because they go to what, like 37, 38?
Something like that.
Ugh.
How many are there, Lance?
$37.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Raya just became
Oh,
a
hey,
new
Raya.
YouTube channel member. Raya just became a new YouTube
Woo.
channel member. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I don't know what just happened to your
Gifted
voice.
5 memberships. Oh wow.
Oh.
Ooh.
I feel special.
Yeah, I
feel special. Thank you so much. Can't see those. I got to go to YouTube to see what they are.
Oh, the fucking emojis, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course they made a fucking Smallville emoji.
Of course they did.
Oh, Superman, Flash, Batman. Yeah. I forgot that he did those on here during his tenure as making the stuff. I forgot he did those.
I'm glad to see that at least. I am glad to see that Constantine got some mentions at least.
I mean, but let's look at this logically. Watchmen, okay, yeah, the show was cool.
100%.
Batman,
I would actually put
1966
Watchmen at number 1 personally.
As number 2, like I don't get it.
Yeah, that one's kind of wild.
And also,
I mean,
that if they would have thrown any of the
Thank
animated
you.
stuff on here, it would have blown all this out of the water.
Yeah.
I also do think there's an argument to be made about Batman 66 actually being in the number 1 spot, but number 2 actually, I can kind of understand.
Yeah, I mean,
Superman and Lois being at 14 under Constantine.
under
No.
under
Yeah,
Supergirl?
that's a little
Supergirl.
Under Smallville.
under Arrow and Gotham. Oh man, how
Under
is
under the Flash?
how is
Right.
Superman and
Smallville
Lois
above?
was consistently good.
How is Smallville above any of those?
You're not wrong.
How was Lucifer under Legends of Tomorrow?
Okay, here, better question. How the fuck is Sandman underneath all of those?
how is Doom Patrol the third on the list?
How is
That's what I want.
Adventures of Superman above Sandman and Lucifer?
That's my point. Like, why is Adventures of Superman so high? Like, it's good, but dude, like, I don't know. And it's so close to like Superman and Lois, and that's another thing. I think Superman and Lois, like, of the super Kryptonian content on this list, yeah, man, I'd probably put Superman and Lois above all of it.
Yeah, the fact that it's not in top 10 is kind of crazy.
Right?
But then you get to the second part of the list.
Oh God, yeah. This is
Titan,
wild.
Swamp Thing being under Titans is crazy.
Lois and Clark's too high.
Black Lightning being this far under Titans is insane.
That's insane.
Naomi
Yeah.
being above
Pennyworth.
Anyway,
IGN loves rage bait. Like, IGN loves rage bait. Like,
Okay, listen, Gotham Knights wasn't fucking terrible. It wasn't great either. Way more entertaining than fucking Powerless.
yeah.
Like, what are we even doing here?
Powerless.
And
with-
honestly, they should have split Batwoman. They should have had season 1.
Oh, you know
1,
they were never going to do that.
the first
No.
half of 2.
They were never going to do that.
Because
No,
Batwoman does
never.
not deserve to be under Dead Boy Detectives.
But they've got Human Target
be
on here
honest.
twice in
So
the
it-
same row.
Yeah, 'cause
the
there were two shows.
different
Yeah, I know.
But
How is okay? How the okay?
how is
Krypton
Naomi
being
over
that low?
Batwoman? Let's be serious.
Krypton being that low is
Under
criminal.
Batwoman.
That is criminal.
Under
That is
and-
criminal.
And a lot of the stuff on the left, like Shazam, Secrets of Isis, who actually watched these and still maintains memories about them?
Right?
That's my question.
No, that's legit. Like, this list is stupid, and
What
it's
a
just
criminal.
IGN is full of clowns, bro. Like,
Dude, this is like Ray said. This is rage bait straight up. Look, Lois and Clark at 21.
That's too
No,
high.
man.
That's too high.
No.
I mean, maybe it belongs right next to Stargirl for the obvious racist reasons. Anyway,
No,
but seriously though, Black Lightning being this low is undeserved. 90s Flash Being
Titans
this
is
low is
way too
undeserved.
high, man.
Way too high. Look,
Way
Titans
too
is
high.
way
Lois
too
Clark
high.
should be at the bottom of the iceberg.
Bro, they put Batwoman under the Birds of Prey show.
That is,
They put Krypton under Dead Boy Detectives.
I know. That's
How y'all rating these shows that
Also, why
consider
is
us-
Swamp Thing that low?
that's
Why is
true.
Swamp Thing at 20?
Why is Swamp Thing under Titans?
That's an even better question.
That's a better question.
That's
Yeah.
a good question.
But
yeah.
even better question: why is Titans as high as it is?
Right.
Why is this not number 35? Right where it fucking belongs.
You put
Yeah.
Naomi above Krypton? Are we fucking kidding?
Like,
Titans.
no, I'm
No.
sorry.
Uh,
I don't
April
agree.
Fools was
Bro,
months
I-
ago.
I
Fuck
can't.
Batman.
I can't get with that. Like it's just like and try,
Tony
we're gonna go on another Titans rant. We just had one 2 weeks ago.
Titans is a turd burger.
Wait a minute. Don't you guys like? Wait a minute. Hold on.
That's an
Don't
insult to
you
turd
like-
burgers.
Don't you like
Yes, it is.
when Nightwing he went to prison, man, and you know he
Ronan, stop.
he got
Stop
the name.
it.
Stop.
Stop it now.
Just
All right.
stop.
All right, just checking.
This is some
Got the name.
fucking nonsense on that fucking origin story, but damn if the
Like a
suit didn't
bird,
look
man,
great.
you know?
Oh,
If you want to
Yeah,
talk
the suit-
fucking
the suit-
nonsense, I'll give
the
you two
suit looked great,
words.
but it didn't protect him from a bullet.
You want to talk nonsense? I'll give you two words. Donna Troy.
Yeah, that was stupid. Even I didn't see the whole season, but I saw it. I was like, who
Yeah.
fucking got hit in the head when they wrote that down?
And right
And
around
then
that time, they're putting the marketing out for Wonder Woman 84, showing her riding on all the lightning.
Yep.
It's like, what the hell,
was
man?
Bad
That
timing.
was like honestly,
Very bad
the
timing.
show was just bad. Like the
You
show was just
think?
bad. Like
The
you
one
have-
saving grace of that show was Azai Morales as Slade Wilson.
literally,
yeah.
literally, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Marlon figured it out. Bam Smack Pal helped make this list. I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
that makes a
deny-
lot of
yeah,
sense.
That
makes a lot of
tracks.
sense.
That tracks.
No,
Oh,
Also,
Ryan
you
made a
know,
good
we-
point. No one at IGN has watched most of these shows.
that's
They
hilarious.
don't even play the games they review. The Spider-Man reviews at IGN were such rage bait.
Yeah, they
Did,
were.
did you see their
Yeah.
Arkham reviews back in the day? Those were even
Yeah.
worse. Oh God.
Like it's like you shouldn't be this bad at
Dude.
Ignorant,
bro.
ignorant game nerds is what
I
they
remember when the Avengers came out, the movie, and this was back when like IGN became like peak, like, oh, we're gonna do internet, we're gonna do gaming, we're gonna do movie news, like we're gonna fucking do it all.
We're the people,
right?
yeah.
Like we're the nerd news, fucking right. And I remember their headline for when the Avengers came out. The Avengers is out, and guess what? It's awesome. I was like, can you guys just fucking meat ride Disney any harder? Can you meat ride Joss Whedon any harder? No? Okay.
They just want to see the world burn. Yep.
They do.
They do.
Yeah.
They give some fucking the stuff they put out now. How the fuck are you gonna sit here and say with a straight ass face that Penguin is a 5? A pilot episode of the Penguin on HBO is a 5. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
I have not seen their Alien Isolation
Ooh,
review.
don't
It's
even get
not.
me started
It's
on
not even worth it.
You know,
IGN
this is gonna lead to a video of us just doing a deep
Ranting.
dive on IGN review.
Oh, we
Wait,
just
so you're
roll
gonna
through
have-
IGN stuff and just clown it. That'd be fine.
IGN gives
You're
their
gonna have
opinions
two split
without
uploads in
plan.
this stream.
I had a really brilliant idea for next stream.
You know what? We might just do that now since everybody's not
tier
here
list.
for the other one.
Tier list for IGN's review on DC TV shows.
Bro, that's gonna take way too long.
Wait, are we skipping the other one for tonight, Lance?
I'm on IGN right now. I just want to see what craziness they have.
Look at the ratings they gave it, because I always said it, and I think Phil even agreed with me at that time that like the Penguin can give the Batman a run for its money. Like that's how good
Yeah.
Yeah.
the show
I know some
was.
people that like it more than the Batman.
It and again,
Yeah, I
you
know a
don't
couple
you don't have
people
to have
that
been
do.
a Batman fan to stand on its own. That's how good it is.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
on
And you
this.
actually let your villain be a villain.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know what movie is actually goated and you should see it?
The Batman.
F1.
K-pop
Morbius.
Demon Hunters.
I need to watch
Oh.
that. It's on the list.
Okay,
No, like
All right.
Phil, I kid you not.
I wasn't
kid
being
you,
sarcastic.
Phil. This movie is We want original films. We want original films. We want original ideas. This movie shouldn't. Sony, they had the right idea by doing like a 2-day theater release, but I guarantee every single theater that I tried to book, like I got in, but everyone was booked up. They had to add more showtimes. This thing is like a cultural phenomenon among like kids and adults alike now. This show, like this movie is so dope. It did not deserve to be a Netflix film. I mean, yeah, it did numbers for Netflix. Netflix, you still suck because you cancel everything. You still suck. I'm not trying to give you all any ammunition for the people to say.
To be fair, they canceled Dead Boy Detectives after one season, so there's that.
There's that.
Sorry, Lance, you lost me. You lost me after you said Sony had the right idea.
This was good. This was good. Like after seeing how they handled, like, you know, the Across the Spider-Verse stuff, the animation is good. The story is cohesive. It moves along, like you're not dwelling in one place for too long or whatever. Voice acting cast is phenomenal. The singing is dope, and the fights are amazing. Like the fights in this show, like the action, even for it to be animated, it's like really good. I love the character designs and everything. Like I was sitting in the theater, like trying to hold a straight face because my kids like, you got to watch this. You've been promising us you're going to watch it. My kids have watched this movie over 100 times. They watch it every day. They watch it multiple times a day. My baby's in there watching it right now. She did not fall asleep. She walked in the house. She said, K-pop D Hunters. I said, okay, again, all right, whatever you want. And I'm sitting there in the kitchen listening to it, making my pork chops, bobbing my head to the music. Like I saw people cosplaying this at Comic-Con, and I was legit shocked. I'm like, wait, this thing is this big? Like, it just came out in June. You got cosplayers already? Like, my kids wanted to take pictures with everybody. So I didn't think this joint was gonna be this big, but it's the biggest movie on Netflix right now, and I can't wait to see the box office numbers for it because I know it made bank. I just know it did. This movie is legitimately good, from storytelling to animation, all down the board, and it has one of my favorite actresses in it, in Arden Cho. So yeah.
So you're saying I should wait till it hits home, watch it, crank my hog while I watch it. Otherwise, because if I go to a movie theater, I crank my hog and I'll end up like.
That's the thing. It's at home already. It's on Netflix already. Like
cool.
it was a Netflix film. They just did a sing-along version in theaters to like.
Hey, I see.
Yeah, they and that's how it did all these numbers on Netflix. It's literally, they just announced today it's the biggest movie premiere on Netflix. I think it's like the biggest movie of all time or something on Netflix right now. Then they only did a 2-day release in theaters. All showtimes were literally packed out that they had to add more showtimes. They literally had like standees to take pictures in the theater. This thing was huge. My theater was filled with kids who were up singing and dancing. It was annoying as all get out because I came to just watch the movie. But yeah, like
sounded a little bit like Snoop there, Lance.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna sound like Snoop. I'm like I had to tell my wife, told my kids, I'm saying, y'all were right. This joint is a hit. This joint is legitimately 10 out of 10. Like it's good. And yes, Red said, I want to see a K-pop show in the same animation style. Don't Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles me. Do not.
Oh, I like Community Mayhem.
No, I want the same animation style. Miles is gonna have a K-pop Demon Hunters poster on his wall in the next. He definitely is. If he does not, that's a missed opportunity. Like, because I'm about to get one and put it in my room. Y'all gonna see it in the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be up. The music is fire for K-pop Demon Hunters. I haven't seen it, but I've heard some of the soundtrack. Some of the best music that I have heard from a movie soundtrack in a long time. And the
so you're saying I'll crank my hog?
Yes, and you'll love the demon designs. You will love the demon designs.
Speaking of cranking the hogs and Netflix, I think talking back to this, you should watch Fixed. That's the next thing that should be on your list.
Yeah,
watch It's Fixed.
The movie's great.
Yeah. I can't watch that with my kids being up.
No, you cannot. No.
Speaking
No,
of
no, no,
which, I made the mistake of watching Peacemaker when my kids was up. And one of my kids walked in the living room almost during the orgy scene.
Good job, Dad.
I cut it off so quick. I said, she's like, what was that? Nothing. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. But Cody with a $5 super chat. Millie Bobby Brown adopted a kid before Stranger Things even finished.
That's yeah. I'm happy for her, but whoa.
Yep.
So
And Cameron Walker with a $2 super chat. Lance, did you hear about the CW doing romance movies? Yeah, they got to do something to stay afloat.
Yeah,
Hallmark
golf,
Channel?
Yeah, golf's not going to do it.
Nope. I'll write you a romance.
Yep. See. Yep. No AMC showtimes. Them joints was flying. And it was select theaters at that. I can see them doing it again, though. Or like Sony officially greenlighting a sequel or even a show. I can see that happening.
We need to make a drinking game out of how many times Lance has said the word joint in the past 5 minutes.
I'll write you a gay romance.
Taladia, did you just make it clap? Because like that noise happened when you leaned up. So
no.
Oh, thought he made it clap. Oof, big oof. But that is like she adopted a kid before Grand Theft Auto 6.
Well, you know, Stranger Things ends this year, thankfully.
So is this one number 12?
She's well within her right to do so.
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
No, please, no.
Uh-oh. What did they rank it? Is what I want to know.
Who cares?
Well, IGN likes James Gunn, so I'd imagine something favorable.
Have they seen Super?
I'm sure they probably have.
Oof.
They gave it an 8. Okay.
What did I tell you?
But they just made it sound terrible.
What did I tell you?
They just made it sound
what did
terrible.
I tell you?
They did
they love James Gunn, so they gave him an 8.
Let me see. So, TV shows. That's what I want to see.
I'm getting another call. I'm just saying, I'm getting another call.
Yeah? Are you? I dare you. Answer it. I got some words.
James, chill. This is the internet. It goes with positive and negative, okay? Yeah. Phil wants to know where the fuck is Batman Part 2. Jake wants to know where the fuck are you doing with Wildcat. Lance wants. Hold on, Lance. What do you want from DC? What do you want?
What is this, McDonald's?
He wants
drive-through.
He wants Tyler Hoechlin back.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Tyler Hoechlin wants to be Batman.
He wants Tyler to be Batman. I know. I know.
Well,
Taladia, what do you want? You want gaming,
Batman.
right? You want games, right?
I want a Superman game.
He wants a Superman game, not like Nintendo 64. No.
Not Nintendo 64. Open world, Arkham style.
Hey, Taladia, we have a Superman game. It's called Lego Batman 2.
Not shocked that they gave Ironheart a 5. Not shocked.
What did they give Daredevil?
Dude, man.
How do they stay in business?
Are we doing this? Or are we not doing our other?
No, I'm about to pull it up.
All right, cool.
I just want here go. Daredevil Born Again.
Is that the finale?
This the whole
season. The season review.
Oh,
that's good. That's surprising.
I'm shocked.
It's more sense than I gave them credit for.
I'm genuinely shocked.
I know they gave Deadpool and Wolverine kind of like it's fine review, and everyone lost their fucking mind.
Yeah, it made fucking $1 billion movies, highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. It's fine.
Dude, that movie is my new Lethal Weapon. I watch that shit for comfort. I love that movie so much.
That's become my thing too.
I love Deadpool and Wolverine. That movie's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Ray, I don't know who IGN is catering to besides like
Nerdrotic and that bunch of dopes.
Yeah, they have to be at this point.
Their own egos, I guess.
Quite possibly.
Yeah. Gotta be. So I added a few.
Oh, you did? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Just for gits and shiggles.
I see one that you forgot.
What did I forget?
Yeah.
The Amazing
Howard the
Spider-Man's
Duck?
not on here.
Yes, it is.
The second one is, but the first one's not.
The first one should be. Did I
Yeah,
not
where the
drag
fuck
it
is
in?
Howard the Duck, man?
Did I not drag it in there?
No, the second one's right there next to X2, but the first one's not on here.
Huh, it should be.
Nope.
Huh.
Well,
Hi,
yeah.
Darren.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I
Hold
see
on.
Spider-Man 2,
Hold on. It did not pop up when I
but I
thought I
don't
dragged it to
see
my computer.
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 wasn't here because he added it at the end of last time. It's gone too.
Didn't we
Oh.
rank that already?
No.
No, we ranked the first one.
Oh, why
No, you
didn't-
need to add Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 3, I just saw. Why isn't it? It shouldn't have disappeared.
That's weird.
Who's in here touching my computer at night?
Who's left that has access?
Darren. Hey, but I will say, the Amazing Spider-Man.
Go ahead.
I wish they would have stuck with the first suit. I love the suit from the first movie. I love it more than the other. It was different. It was all, as Marvel likes to say, it was all new, all different.
That look for Spider-Man sucked.
What? Why?
The all new, all different look for Spider-Man in the comics was terrible.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one for the Amazing Spider-Man.
Which one was it for Spider-Man? What was his suit from All New, All Different?
So it had like it had like the green glow around the spider emblem, and there was like little green light lines weaving into where the black webbing would be.
Yeah,
if that
That's
rings a bell.
right. Yeah, that's kind of a goofy one. Yeah.
Okay, so it is 6:32. This will turn into another two-parter.
At least.
So what is this? Is this the first Blade?
Yep, first Blade.
First Blade is goated for me. It's going in S. I love the first Blade movie.
For me, it's an S as well. First ever hardcore film I ever saw as a kid.
There you go. Yeah, this is the first R-rated movie I ever saw.
Whoa.
And this, no.
That's a take.
Get that out of the way.
It's a good movie, but it's not better than No Way Home.
This movie, right down here, this made all the other Marvel movies possible. The first one that proved that these can actually be successful, and they did it with a C-list character at the time.
Yeah.
Love the Hong Kong martial arts approach that they took to the cinematography. I think Wesley Snipes is great. I think Chris Christopherson's great. They got Donald Logan in this movie too. This movie's a blast from start to finish. I'm going S.
I'm gonna go A. I'm a fan of the second one, but I really do like the second one a lot. That's kind of where my love for Blade really peaks. But I think the first one's good. Like, I don't disagree with anything Jake said, but I just think like on the whole, like the first movie is really good. But even then, there are just some things where it just kind of maybe takes a minute or two to get through. But other than that,
are you out of your damn mind?
yeah, right. But it's good. It's really good. But I would put it in A. Same with Spider-Man 1. I just like the sequels more to both these movies.
That's fair.
Ronan?
I'm gonna go with A. Share similar sentiments to Phil. But again, as I said, Blade wasn't a big part of my childhood. It came later on, but I appreciate the significance that this did for Marvel, especially during that time. Imagine for a lot of folks. Remember, go back in history. Look at what was happening to Marvel at this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just declared bankruptcy.
Yep. Spider-Man got sold to Sony for $7 million.
Yep, and look at how much Disney bought Marvel for.
Yep. And then they went and bought Fox. But they're smart. They can play the long game with Spider-Man. Like they don't have to. They're not the ones who has to worry about anything.
Yeah. Wish Universal was a little bit smarter, but it's a different story.
So it's a S?
3 S's, 2 A's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an S.
Okay, so then we have the Ang Lee Hulk film. I don't hate this film. I give it an A. It's a product of its time. I loved the comic booky, like transition
The
aspects.
panels, yeah.
The panels. The Hulk, the Gamma Dogs were inspired. The Gamma Dogs were inspired, and I love Eric Bana in the role too. I thought he was a good Bruce Wayne. I thought he was really good
Bruce Wayne?
Bruce Banner. What am I talking about? I thought he was really good. Bruce Banner.
Lance, what are you smoking over there?
I also love the fact that this Hulk doubled in size the angrier he got. Like, I love that attention to detail. And also, this game for this movie was freaking goated.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Back in the day. So, yeah.
Oh Lord,
It's an A for me. I
The game
love
was
this
great. That's a lot of you.
Taladia's like, I'm gonna rip this fucking movie apart.
I'm just gonna give this a. I'm gonna give this a B, to be honest.
It's nicer than I thought he'd be.
Yeah, I can't really be that mean. I mean, for a first Hulk film, it was like, for its time, it was good, but not that brilliant. So B.
Fair enough. I'm kind of singing a similar tune to Lance on this one. I've always had a fondness for this movie. They showed you, what you would do if you essentially did a psychological take on the Hulk, which none of the other live action versions of Hulk have really done to that degree. Again, I liked the comic panels. I know people hated them, but I enjoyed them. Thought Eric Bana was definitely good in the role. Thought he was a hell of a lot better than Edward Norton. And
there's a take.
yeah, and Ang Lee is also a filmmaker that I really, really like. I like a lot of his work, and you can see some elements from his past movies brought into this one with some, green Hulk candy coating on it. So I'll give this one an A.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be brutally honest. I haven't seen this movie since it came out in the theater. I have not rewatched this movie since it came out in the theater.
So
I have.
2 years.
Okay, so here's my memory of this movie. It's the actual watching the movie with my friend and his family. And here's the irony. We always talk about growing up and being a fan of, the Spider-Man show, the X-Men. Well, there's also Iron Man, Incredible Hulk. They also had TV shows as well.
Yep. Fantastic Four also.
So this was 2003, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I would have been 11, and my friend Zach and we went to see this movie because his younger brother had just discovered the Hulk TV show.
The cartoon or the Lou Ferrigno one?
I think the cartoon. Because he was always watching Sonic and Disney and a bunch of other stuff. So it came on in circulation, right? And he had Hulk hands. He was like getting to be a Hulk fan. So we go to the movie theater, sit down, watch the movie. Banner turns into Hulk. And Zach's little brother just starts like freaking out. Like he just starts losing it. Like he's not having a good time, dude. Because Zach and I are 11. He couldn't have been no more than like 7 or 8. And so like my memories of this movie are watching my friend's little brother kind of freak out watching this movie because he liked the Hulk, but he didn't expect like it to be like, from what I remember, I think it's just kind of fine. So I'm probably going to go with like a D or a C. I think the Hulk is way too over proportionate. Like he's just kind of a giant CGI monster. But yeah, it's fine. Sam Elliott's in it, and he's, Thunderbolt Ross, and it's
Jennifer
fine.
Connelly.
Yeah,
Jennifer Connelly, right? She's
Connelly
great too. Bana does what he does. It's fine, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna go with a C. Like I have more funnier memories of watching the movie than actually the movie itself. So I'm gonna go with C.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with C as well. I don't hate it, but I just go, wow, that is very much a 2000, whenever the fuck movie that came out. Like,
Agree, yeah.
yeah, I remember liking him transforming it, and again, this was before the Edward Norton one, which I do really like, and it was weird because Sam Elliott as General Ross, I'm like, okay, he feels like the general that's chasing the Hulk, and Jennifer Connelly, I'm like, all right, I could buy her as Betty and whatnot. All right, cool. I don't know, and again, has to do a lot has to do with the editing. You know, some of you guys like the panel stuff. Wasn't really my cup of tea. And again, I for sure thought that, okay, we can't get Mark Ruffalo in Deadpool Wolverine because of the scheduling or whatever have you. I for sure thought they were going to bring Eric Bana as Hulk in it, and be
I
like,
was
okay,
hoping
that
for
is
it. I was
that is
hoping
a
for it.
that is a deep cut, and I salute you for doing that swing. And who knows, maybe that might still happen in Doomsday or Secret Wars. I don't know.
We got one more shot.
Yeah, this is very much a film of its time. I don't hate it, but I do not love it. And yeah, Nick Nolte, his stuff. I'm a Nick Nolte fan as an actor, but that was a swing and that was a choice. Him biting the cable, him molding into all the different stuff, the Gamma Dogs. Even as a kid, I was like, I don't think that's from the comics or from the cartoons. I was like, okay, that's probably somebody came up with that idea, and okay, someone got to raise it, guys. So yeah, I'd go see.
So 2 A's, 2 C's, and a B.
I think that firmly plants it in B
That's fair.
or a very
I gotta
high
admit,
C.
I know a lot of people don't like that first X-Men movie. The fact that the Hulk is higher than the first X-Men, I think that's blasphemy. I think. Personally.
I will agree.
Maddie with a 79 cent. That would be cent still, I think.
79 pence.
Pounds.
79 pound super chat. Thank you, sir.
Pound
And with that, I think we have reached. I think we've exceeded the goal actually. So yeah,
There you go.
There you go.
let me mentally prepare myself. Appreciate it, but let me mentally prepare myself for Inhumans. What have I gotten myself into? Jesus.
To be fair, I voted for Gotham Knights rewatch.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Next up is
If
The
there was-
Punisher.
If there was one Scott Buck show you were going to rewatch, I would not have wanted it to be that one.
Oh, that's right, Scott Bucksby. Oh man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely not the one I'd want to watch either.
What?
So at least it's only
Fist?
one season.
Iron Fist season 1.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Out of the two, Iron Fist is the good one.
Yeah,
Season 2.
it's saying something too. Oh man, holy shit.
Yeah. What is that? Thomas Jane's Punisher?
Yes,
Yes.
because Punisher Warzone is down a ways.
Yeah, and that's Ray, right?
Correct. This is Thomas Jane.
Is this the one with Kevin Nash in it? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, the one with Kevin Nash is the one with Thomas Jane. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is another one that had a kick-ass video game made off of it.
Lance.
Huh?
Are you
Oh.
gonna rate?
Sorry,
Anyone
I'm not-
home?
I haven't. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just got the like Tosh sent me something, and it's like it's from one of those like fan page sites, and far be it for me to say somebody is like not bright, but you know, fall TV shows they always have a winter hiatus.
Yeah.
Right.
Why is it news that Grey's Anatomy is going to air the first 6 episodes from like October 9th to November 20th, and then
Yeah.
the remaining 11 episodes are going to air in 2026? That always happens. So why is this newsworthy?
Yeah.
Slow
That's-
news day, I guess.
Weird. Very
that was-
weird.
That was dumb. That was dumb. That's funny. I just told like that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That's not news. That happens all the time.
Yeah.
But no, I
shit.
have not seen Thomas Jane's Punisher.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. For me, it would have to be on between A and B. So I've seen it. And I gotta say, yeah, for me it has to be a B. Yeah, if I had to choose.
Okay. Um, this is one I haven't seen in a long time. But
Rebecca Romaine's in it too.
yeah, and if I remember correctly, so is John Travolta.
Rebecca Romaine Lettuce.
Ah, yes,
Yeah.
yes, he plays Howard Saint.
Yeah. And speaking of that, I will say that scene where he fucking gives Saint his due towards the end of that movie was damn satisfying. But for a Punisher movie, I thought it was solid, not the best thing in the world, but also not the worst. I'd probably say B.
I have a really, really big love for this movie because I just really like Thomas Jane in the role, and I like how. God, this is gonna make me sound like a fucking hypocrite, but I like how what this movie is it is an action film under the pastiche of a Punisher story. And in that way, some of the actiony elements of this movie can come off kind of tropey, corny, very just like kind of by the book. But I think the fact that it's a Punisher story about Frank Castle, he loses his family. He literally gets black and white pistols, and he gets the skull shirt and everything. And he lives in the apartment. He's got the decked out car and all. I just thought the movie was having fun, and I've always really liked it. I don't know. I got a soft spot for it. I'd probably give it an A.
Fair enough. Ronan.
I'm gonna go B. This one I remember liking parts of it for the most part, and I remember for the longest time, especially during the MCU era when it started, it was like only Thomas Jane could be Punisher. That is it. And then even when John I think got casted, people were like just Thomas Jane, which says a lot about how much of that movie, regardless how
Yep.
good it is or whatnot, how much he became the Punisher. Whatnot. And I like Ray Winstone's.
Ray Stevenson.
Ray Stevenson, Jesus. Ray Stevenson's take and one out, which we'll talk
Who
later.
did you
but
call?
Ray Winstone. Yeah, it was fun and again, very much from its era. Yeah, I'll go B.
So where does that land it?
Well, you hadn't seen it. Taladia said B. Jake said B. I said A. Ronan said B. So probably B.
A high B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Spider-Man 2. S all
this
day.
Yeah,
I
this is
love
easy.
I love Spider-Man 2. Like Alfred Molina as Doc Ock, the story in general. I love it. I love it. S all day.
For me, it's an S because the story was brilliant. Alfred Molina's portrayal was really well done, and the fact that what's it called? It's the pizza place, right? It's famous now, so
Yeah.
and it's like that's crazy. And the guy, Mr. Dickovich, I find him funny as well.
Rent.
So Rent. so
Rent?
and yeah, so I find him funny, and I love this film, and I know it's going to be re-released as well.
Yep.
The first 3 films. So
yeah, and they're re-releasing, or they're putting 2.1 out in the theaters, which they've never done before.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to be going to check that out. So, but yeah, for me, it's an S straight up off the bat. So.
Hi, what's hi? Can I spend it? Anyway, yeah, like the others have said, you guys knew this was going to happen with me. I fucking love this movie just as much as the first one. I just prefer the first one a little bit more, but I can't say that this one is really any worse because there's every argument to be made that it's better. They just how movie making technology changed in 2 years made this movie superficially better. They had gotten better on the action. That entire train sequence, still one of the best action sequences in a comic movie.
Mhm.
not only an action standpoint, but also a narrative standpoint. Because one of the best things about any good Spider-Man movie is how the city comes to his aid and treats Spider-Man like one of them. And, again, great performance from Alfred Molina as Doc Ock. You can really tell Sam Raimi's leaning into his horror roots here by making not only him, but just the arms themselves into these freaky characters that make your skin crawl. Great soundtrack again, and a pretty satisfying love story. People have debates on where it goes later on, but love this one a bit. I'm going to give it an S, and it had a kick-ass video game made after it.
I don't really know how to follow that up, so I'm just going to say S. This is one of the greatest superhero films ever made.
Yep.
But yeah, the video game is great too, because
Yep.
only because you could fight Rhino and Mysterio in it.
Yeah, and Shocker, and it had Black Cat.
Shocker was in the first game.
He was in both 1 and 2.
Was he in the second game?
Yeah, because you fight him alongside Black Cat.
Why don't I remember this?
Because the villains, it goes Rhino, Mysterio, Shocker, Octopus.
Shocker!
That's why.
I'm
Yep.
chasing to the end of the world.
No, it's to the end of the
I was going to say, Ronan, if you're going to quote it right.
Fuck Earth, my bad.
Yeah, love this movie. And the fucking pizza theme, whenever you're out delivering pizzas, I still have that ingrained in my head.
Pizza time.
So this is going in S.
Well, Ronan didn't go yet, but
Oh, sorry. Go, Ronan. I thought you went.
Ronan's gonna be like F.
Ronan's gonna say I didn't see it.
S tier. S tier. Alfred Molina. I mean, probably my favorite scene outside of the subway one. It's not even a fight scene. It's when him and Peter are talking about science, and then
Yep.
they talk about finding a loved one and like
Yeah.
how
Poetry and all that shit.
yeah. I fucking
Yeah.
adore that scene.
I love how in that scene they're both wearing Spider-Man colors. Peter's wearing blue, Otto's wearing red. Yeah,
And again, making connected like, oh yeah, Connors, you're Connor student. He says you're brilliant, and it's just like Dr.
Brilliant,
Lazy. But brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant, but lazy.
Yeah.
The fact that Connors and Octavius know each other now, it's just like, oh, that was a sweet.
Yeah, and then in the third movie they made him a fucking physicist. Oh, I was so mad.
Yeah.
I remember being a kid and being so mad and just being
Yeah.
like, he's not a fucking physicist, he's a fucking biologist, god damn it.
Yeah, and he actually says the opposite of that. I'm a physicist, not a biologist.
I know. That part made me so
You
mad.
know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
Is that the first one?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
test one.
I'm sorry. So next up we have
Whew.
Fantastic Four.
But not my favorite Fantastic Four.
I don't know if that's the word I'd use to
We
describe.
have the Tim Story. First of all, finding out that Tim Story was black and his name is Tim Story is actually hilarious. It's not a black name at all. Does that make me racist?
Well, thankfully you're the only one talking about it. We'd all get kind of scrutinized, except for maybe Ronan and
Yeah.
Taladia.
Yeah,
You and me,
Gotta-
definitely.
Gotta love your black and browns, huh? Am I right? Am I right?
I think there's like video of Jessica Alba like calling him daddy, like jokingly on set.
Hey, I got a good question. What is
Tim
Jessica
or
Alba?
Ion?
What?
What is Jessica Alba?
A
A
woman?
woman?
Sue Storm.
Same time.
No, you know what I mean. I've always wondered. Like, she's very racially ambiguous.
She's American.
She's Latina.
She is.
Alba.
You know the internet exists, right?
I'm
The
gonna
straight
be a-
deadpan look on this man's face was just like, "Oh yeah, no fucking shit, Sherlock. I know the internet exists."
I use it for specific things, and I got banned, so I don't really use the internet like that. So
That doesn't shock me.
You got banned from your own internet in your own house.
You got time
Yes.
now.
dang, she just got a divorce.
Yes.
That's something Phil would say, not you.
Jesus, like in
Well, I knew about that.
her
I did the
divorce
same
is
thing.
final in September. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Case
never
come
mind.
out to
She
play,
was,
bud.
never mind. I forgot. I didn't know she was married. I just found out she was dating Danny Ramirez. a couple weeks ago. So
Yeah, Cakes came out to play, Chief.
You missed
She
your
saw
shot.
them new wings and was like, "Hello."
You missed the shot.
She took those wings for a spin.
it doesn't say what she was born in. Danish, Welsh, German, English, and French, and were children. And her grandparents were children of Mexican immigrants. Like I said, very racially ambiguous.
Second generation Chicana. Yeah.
Movie itself,
The movie's not bad. Honestly, I give it a B. I have fun with this film every
Yeah.
time I watch it. Like I have so much fun with this film. They want Jessica Alba naked a lot in this movie, but
more
it's
so
a
in the
good
second
movie. Yeah.
For
Nice
me,
feet.
have that put me up. That put me up a little bit.
Hey, no, I said B, right? Yeah, B. No,
Yeah,
what
you
did I
said
say?
you said B.
Okay. I thought Phil was gonna react to the last part, but he didn't.
No, he wasn't. Anyway, for me, it's a B as well. A high B. I put it in between Ghost Rider and Daredevil.
In
I
between. Oh, ooh, freaky.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Okay.
So the reason why I say that is because it's a fun film. The only thing is, yes, there's a Jessica Alba thing, but everything else is great. I mean, Chris Evans as Johnny Storm, I thought that was really cool. And the thing, like, what's it? I forgot his name.
Michael
Michael Chiklis.
Yeah,
The
him
Shield.
playing the thing is just like out of this world. But what's his Ian Groford? Can't pronounce his surname. He played Mr. Fantastic to a T. I just wish he comes back to the MCU. Though I really would like to see him in the council of Reed Richards. Yeah, Council of Reeds. Yeah, I would like to see that. But for me, it's a B, high B.
So this one was never one I had on as much as the others because at this time in my life, while I enjoyed the Fantastic Four cartoons, they were ever my favorite characters. But I did have fun memories watching this movie. And of the cartoons and comics that I had read from them, my favorite character out of them was Ben Grimm, and that was definitely the case for these movies too. Thought that honestly, all four of them definitely brought something to the roles in this first movie, less so in the second one. But a problem this one shares with the second movie. Again, no disrespect to the actor, but I was just never able to get into Julian McMahon as Doom. Even in this first movie, which is regarded as being much better than the second one, has some good moments. The Wolverine face change still makes me laugh. That's still pretty funny. And this movie too. I remember when I saw that Chris Evans was going to play in this movie, and I'm like, wait, the guy from what the hell was he in right before this? I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, but I saw that, and I think that's when I fell in love with Johnny Storm, was because of this portrayal. He was never my favorite character before this, but he and Ben Grimm were definitely the standouts. I'd have to watch this one again, but going off memory, I'd give it a B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phil's
I like it enough.
That's the way I like it.
It's a B. I mean, everyone understood their assignment for the most part. I mean, it's kind of a by the numbers. It's Fox's, okay, we've got the Fantastic Four. Let's go ahead and do what Singer did with the X-Men. Let's do something kind of similar, but also kind of blueprinty. We'll fucking tinker here, take liberties here, and just kind of do generic actiony fucking bullshit. And tie the origins of, we're going to kind of do the Batman effect. We're going to tie the villain's origin with the hero's origin. And that's what they did. It's fine. Like, it doesn't really. It's a fine adaptation. The character portrayals for the most part are good. it just doesn't. The scale this movie offers doesn't quite service the grandness and the fantasticalness that is the Fantastic Four. So I give it a B.
Seems like we're all in agreement.
Yeah, I'm gonna echo that sentiment as well of B. The two films from Tom Story, they were big parts of my childhood. Granted, they were the third tier. It was like, all right, X-Men, Spider-Man, and then the Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, alongside the cartoons, this also helped solidify a lot of my affection for the team. Yeah, it was weird as a kid. Like, I went with the whole casting of Doom, but I was just like, shouldn't he be from Europe? And like, I don't know. There should be more of a rivalry between him and Reed. Although there is, but I don't know. It felt a little bit off, and I was like, all right, whatever. Yeah, this film was one of the first films I saw Chris Evans that made me a fan of him as an actor, not just as just Johnny Storm. But like, I like what he was doing, and Chickless for that time really brought what I had such sympathy for Ben Grimm. And yeah, I just adore it. What's weird is that this movie came out in 2005. The Incredibles came out in 2004. So it didn't help that, like, oh yeah, a year before that one movie, they nailed the FF without being the FF.
The unofficial Fantastic Four did it better.
Yeah. Jessica Alba did something to me as a kid, and I'll just say that respectively. So yeah, I like it. I even like the theme of it. I like the main theme of FF, and I liked how they used their powers together. Again, it's a very simple action scene, but at the end, when they take down Doom, they use science to beat him, and they all had to use their abilities in some fashion. And I was like, all right, that's teamwork right there for you.
Yeah, Cameron, he was.
I mean, that last fight in that movie just feels like, kind of a cover on a comic book.
Yeah.
But when you think about it from like a movie standpoint, right? Like that's not, is that really how you want to like crescendo your film about these amazing people? I mean, granted, look at how they ended the new movie. You just have Galactus and Silver Surfer falling through a portal.
Yeah.
But even then, like, you went to a whole other planet. You saw the size of Galactus. Like, there's so much scale that I keep thinking about after seeing First Steps, that just the other three movies, between this one, Silver Surfer, and Four Stick, they just didn't fucking care enough to pay attention to. That new one, like, I just keep thinking about, like, again, like the scale of it, and they got it right. Whereas this one, that's kind of the big mark misser for me, is like, I don't think the story is quite there to service the scale and brevity that these characters are. So yeah, I'm with everyone. B.
Yeah. Plus, they weren't beaten in First Steps, whereas the villains actually were beaten at the end of all these other movies.
It's true.
So yeah, I think we're all in agreement on B.
B.
Yeah,
B. B for Bussy.
The fact that it's above X-Men is a little crazy.
Yeah, again, yeah. X2. Can I start it off
with the horrible?
Yeah. Let's go down to
go down up.
Let's go from the.
This will be interesting.
Much like my sentiments for X-Men 1, I also believe this one. You know what? I believe it should be an S tier, but if it's an A or B, I wouldn't be mad about it. I really dug this one, but even as a kid, I was just like, wait, where's Cyclops? Where's the rest of everybody? Okay, I like Wolverine. I'm happy, but I'm like, where the fuck is everybody else? Yeah, I mean, everybody is gonna say the Nightcrawler opening is phenomenal. Alan Cummings is incredible as Nightcrawler, in my opinion. Even the fact that he kept the accent, and I was just like, oh, that's the German right there. And this might have been the first time I would have seen what it meant for someone to come out, even though it's not about a gay person, it's about a mutant, and yet it's so similar and such the same thing. And I remember being like, "Fuck, man!" And it was spoilers, but it's the worst scenario that could happen to you, is that you come out and you have no support, And I was just like, God damn it. That broke my heart as a kid. I was just
And
like,
you get
what
the
the
authorities
fuck?
sent after you.
Yeah, the cops and all that stuff with his brother. And I was just like, even as a kid, I was like, oh, come on, man. Bobby's cool. What the fuck y'all doing? And yeah, that really broke my heart as a kid and whatnot. And yeah, and the way it ends with, I mean, Wolverine before Logan, before the Wolverine, that mansion scene, you got the wrong school, bub. And I was just like going to town, and I was just like, me and my dad were just like, oh shit, it's as close as he's gonna get to the cartoon and whatnot, or the comics.
When he
And-
runs at that one fool down the hallway with his claw up by his face.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah, so I believe this movie should be an S tier or A, in my opinion. But I know people have mixed feelings of those early X-Men movies. And yeah, I mean, Hugh Jackman just kept getting better and better as Logan.
Agreed.
Also, can I say before we go any further, God Loves, Man Kills. Go read the comic because that book inspired the hell out of this movie. I prefer the comic over the movie, to be quite frank. It's way more cerebral, especially right now where we're at. But yeah, also the scene with Charles talking to Stryker about like, my God, that's your son. What would you do? He's like, no, my son's dead. It's like the rest of you. And I was just like, whew. That's why my family wasn't conservative. That's all I'm gonna say.
Phil?
Or should we let Mike say something? Hello, Mike. Welcome
Hey,
to
Mikey.
the stream.
Congrats on HCA, man.
Congrats
No.
on. So now you're AAFCA and HCA and NIGGA.
Somebody please clip that.
Somebody clip that.
That
Somebody
was
clip
something else.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Oh.
If that's not a more welcoming thing, I don't know what the fuck
You
is with
can't
this
be
show.
mad at that one, Mike.
I can't, man. Yeah, but thank y'all. Thank y'all. Congrats. Nah, I should be congratulating you, man. What the hell are you talking about?
I'm just making moves in silence. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that before.
Just waiting on just waiting on my first screeners. I check my email every day.
I'll show you a move in silence. What?
What?
Wait, what?
Okay, but Mike, go ahead and rate this. I'm finna just go check on my kid real quick. She's oddly quiet.
Okay. X2, hey everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. X2 should be S tier. I think I don't want films that kind of adjust to the time. You have to remember what these films meant at the time when they came out. Like, was arguably one of the greatest comic movies of all time before Spider-Man 2. And the fact that no film like in history over juggled that many comic book characters at that time, and arguably to some people that's their favorite X-Men movie in a trilogy, in the original trilogy, and it's my favorite. Yeah, there's a lot of iconic moments. Again, the Nightcrawler opening scene and Jean sacrificing herself, Wolverine, and in the X Mansion and everything like that. Yeah, there's just a lot of iconic moments. I think we're all going to remember that as comic book fans and stuff. So, yeah, S tier. Matter of fact, let me put S or A because you put the first Spider-Man. Now I'm looking at your ranking here. I put it at A.
I said Spider-Man should have gone an S, but I got out.
I agree too. I'm confused with that, but I wasn't here.
Phil,
and how you put fucking Blade 2, like to both Blades are better than the first one? You shitting me?
We would have fought together on that, Mike.
Okay, all right. It's okay. I'm not whooping your asses today.
Whose turn is it, Phil?
Yeah, Phil, go ahead.
Yeah.
Side note, my daughter is asleep. K-pop D Hunters does the trick every time. She sang her so happy and went to sleep. I should wake her up though, because she'll be up all night. And I'm eating a pork chop because I'm black.
There it is.
I think man, this one's. There's so many mixed feelings about the X-Men movies now
Oh yeah,
because
I
of
agree.
just like
Singer.
number one, who made them. Number two, the things that have come in wake of the X-Men films and just the gradual evolution of comic book films. But at the same time, I'm just like, I look at X2 and I think more it gets so much more credit, rightfully so. Definitely more for the cast than it does anything for the stories or anything for the storytelling or any of the way that it's shot technically or any some of the effects. I think the movies themselves have great casts for the most part, and I think people really like seeing these versions of these characters interact, specifically like Charles Xavier and Ian and Eric Lynch, Ian McKellen and Patrick Stewart and the like, and of course Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Like, but then like the film nerd in me nitpicks the shit out of everything. I just look at this movie and I'm like, God, this is so dated. It's so blah. But then I look at the scene where Jean dies and I'm like, God damn it, did it again. So like, I give it a B.
All right. So, yeah, this one I do have a lot of fondness for. Me and my brother watched a lot of the X-Men stuff as we were growing up. He was only really into the movies. I was more into the cartoons and comics alongside it, which made a viewing experience for one of the movies on this list very difficult. But I love a lot of what this movie did. Of course, as it's been mentioned, the opening Nightcrawler sequence, the home invasion stuff with Wolverine. This is also the only time you saw this version of Colossus do anything cool, where he steeled up and walked through those two guys in the room. He didn't do anything cool other than that.
Steeled up, bro.
Yeah, it was the only cool thing he did.
Ayo.
Yeah. I liked the dynamic between a number of the characters in this. Like Ronan said, the coming out stuff to Bobby's parents. I thought, hit the note that it was definitely meant to. This movie's very Star Trek 2 in a lot of ways of the X-Men movies. Ronan just left.
Yeah, I can understand that comparison.
And I liked this one quite a lot. It's my favorite of that trilogy, and arguably my favorite where you have the X-Men as a team. And a lot of people look at it and say that it's dated or that it's simple by comparison to a lot of stuff that's come out now. But on one hand, that's kind of what I like about it. So
I did.
Yeah, I know you did. That's what I was getting at.
Just pointing that out. I did.
Yeah, but I said on the other hand, that's kind of what I like about it. So,
to La DD?
Yeah, I'll go S.
You'll go S all night.
For me, as the storytelling, it was really well done, and the action scenes from Hugh Jackman in the mansion was brilliant. And I also felt like the continuation from X1, it was like brilliantly done. And I felt that, with Stryker's involvement, Brian Cox's involvement in this film, I thought it was really interesting. So yeah, in all honesty, I'll have to give it an A, not an S, an A.
Fair enough.
To be honest, that's actually something that I actually am not too fond of. I love Brian Cox as an actor. I don't think he was right for Stryker.
Who would you have cast?
I mean,
hell, X-Men Origins had a decent Stryker.
I would actually argue that a lot of the other following X-Men films had much better strikers than Brian Cox, like Danny Houston and dude from Days of Future Past and Apocalypse. Yeah, Josh something Hellman, something like that. No,
Josh Hellman, I think.
That might be it. I don't know. But in like the year 2000, who would I cast as Stryker? Fuck. That's a loaded question. I don't know, because he Stryker in a lot of ways is to the X-Men what Thunderbolt Ross is to Hulk. You need someone like just straight up dedicated to just getting the mutants. Well, Stryker and Trask, they're almost one and the same if you go by the source material. I don't know, but my point is like that's kind of what really kind of brings the movie down for me. Like and even like as a kid and even now, like I love Brian Cox. I love him in a lot of other shit, but I always look at X2 and I'm like, you're the thing that doesn't work for me in this movie. That's just me.
Okay. That's fair. By the way, hey Draven.
Lance, did you give it anything?
No. Oh, thank you, Draven. Draven actually told me this as I was exiting the men's room at Comic-Con. So
that's cool, man. Choke on
chode. Yeah, that was that. So yeah. I give X, and I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, simple, and to the point. I thoroughly enjoyed X2. Do not enjoy his wig that he wore in this film. But I like the whole Bobby Drake coming out. Have you tried not being a mutant? What? Excuse me? What? And I always felt as if like, why is being a mutant why is being a mutant scarier than being what happened to Spider-Man? Why is being a mutant scarier than I don't know.
Same way Hugh Jackman phrased it in the movie when they say mutant problem. He goes, "What mutant problem?"
Like I would love to be Iceman. Like just turn my whole body into some ice and to basically be a naked boulder. I'm here for it all day.
You could have done something with that back in the day.
Yeah, I could have done something with that. I could have made some money. All right, could have sailed on over to where Phil lives at, and we paint the town black.
We make it black and yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, black and yellow and black.
I need a Wolverine costume for that to work, but okay.
Okay, yeah, but I will give this film a solid A for me. It's an A for me. So what does that leave it?
Well, you had S, B,
S,
and 1A.
S, A, S. So
Ronan also said S.
Did someone say 1A?
I fucking thought of that as soon as they said it, and I was hoping.
What A? So it leaves it in S.
Yeah.
And first we talk about IGN. Now we're bringing angry video game nerds in. What next?
Okay, so I'm gonna do this. We can do them in order. The Amazing Spider-Man. The Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Oh.
Okay.
This will be fun.
Yeah.
I love this film. Amazing Spider-Man 1 is S. It took a darker tone to Spider-Man, but I thoroughly enjoyed everything they did with it. Andrew Garfield sets this rating over the top. I love the introduction of the Lizard. I love the initial fight with the Lizard in the school when he was like crawling around him like a legitimate spider. I love that, webbing him up. I love the establishing the relationship between Peter and Gwen. I love all that stuff. His first swing, I know Phil will be able to appreciate this. It's akin to the first flight from Man of Steel to me. Yeah, I love it. I love this movie. This will always be one of my favorite Spider-Man films.
All right.
So where did you put it?
S.
Okay.
Amazing Spider-Man 2 though. That's a
different conversation.
That's a different beast.
That's a different beast. For me personally, this is a really well done film, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't see this as theaters, unfortunately, but I heard that the experience there was brilliant. So
get out.
What?
I'm kidding, man.
I was going through college, so anyway, I have to give this an S as well. So,
all right. Yeah, this was a weird movie for me when I first saw it because it was in the summer right before I started my senior year of high school, and you guys know me. I love all of the Tobey Spider-Man movies to bits. So
Are we about to get a secret secret villain origin story?
when I found out that the fourth one wasn't happening and they replaced it for this, my first thoughts as a stupid 17-year-old were, the fuck does this guy think he is? Where's the real Spider-Man 4 at? What's this imitation bullshit I have right in front of me?
Guys, I was a prototype Snyder fan.
Yeah, I was that Snyder fan before Snyder fans surfaced. I was not nice toward this movie. But you know what? Grew up a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Got out of my feelings and just looked at the movie for what it was. And all this time later, I think it gets the heart of Spider-Man really down to a T. Great relationship between Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone. Just their chemistry worked really well, so well that they went on to date. And I liked a lot of the action here. The final swing in particular, I love, but also this movie has one of my favorite sequences in any Spider-Man movie, which is the crane swinging sequence. Because like I talked about with Spider-Man 2, one of the best things about any good Spider-Man movie is that when the city helps out Spider-Man. So I loved that part. Rhys Ifans as Kurt Connors, I didn't love that part. That's probably where it falters a little bit for me. And also, because this movie came out only 10 years after the first Spider-Man, they had to go a different way of doing the whole, great power, great responsibility deal. So they phrase it a little differently. And you can kind of tell at some points they're trying to be different from what was done. And, they went down the whole route of, investigating Peter's parents, which I look back at that part particularly. I'm like, did we really need this? And especially with where that leads in the second film, I'm like, do we really need this? But no, I thought Andrew Garfield was really charming in the role. And all this time later, even though I was shitting on this movie when it first came out, through no fault of its own, really, that was just me at that point in life. A couple things that bring this movie down for me, but all this time later, I think it's earned an A.
Okay. Amusing. I passed a college class because of this movie.
Oh, really?
And I'm very, very proud of that. I passed a course on atheism because of this film. We were tasked to write a paper. I wrote one about Spider-Man. So, yeah. Because the movie was coming out, I was really looking forward to it. So, I have nothing bad to say about this movie in the absolute slightest. The Lizard is one of my favorite Spider-Man villains. He always has been. So I was already on board because you're using one of my favorites, and I love when my favorite Spider-Man villains gets used. So I thought all of that was intriguing. I, being on the other end of the Spider-Man fandom spectrum, being not quite so, large on Tobey Maguire, went in with this one. I was like, oh, okay, what's Andrew Garfield all about? And I was pleasantly surprised. I really liked his Spider-Man a lot. I like his Peter Parker a lot too. I actually found it kind of cool that he, skateboard, and people are like, oh, he's a fucking nerd. He doesn't skate. And I'm like, dude, I used to skate and I'm a nerd. Shut up.
Can you do a
But
kick?
yeah, I used to be able to do all that shit. I used to be able to do a lot of the shit that he did in that movie.
Even the web slinging?
I wish. Oh, I wish. But I really like Sally Field's Aunt May. I thought she was more spunky and very no nonsense as Aunt May, and I like that a lot. And I'm Emma Stone, man. Like what more could you say? I think Dennis Leary is Captain Stacy. He's great too. I really don't have anything bad to say about this movie. If anything, the nitpicks all stem from the fact that they kind of retool the origin in a way that's not so obvious, and there's some questionable CGI and even just aesthetic choices going on with the list. But even then, I've always said like the Lizard looks more like his first appearance in, the Ditko Lee era than it did in later, more modern appearances where he's got like the fucking snout. He's just like more of a humanoid lizard type of deal. But yeah, it's one of my favorites, man. I flaws and all, I put it in S.
Okay. Next.
You're muted.
You're muted, yeah.
Let's put it in A and keep it moving.
All
right. So does that place it
A?
Okay. Next up, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Just gonna keep it short, sweet, to the point. I'll give this movie a C.
Ooh.
So much dropped potential.
Ooh.
So much dropped potential. The only thing, the one thing that, and they made fun of this point in No Way Home. Lightning fixed his comb over and his teeth. But this so much drop potential. They tried to cram as many villains in this film as they could, and it did not work because they did not do it well. No Way Home did it better.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
What did No Way Home do better?
Having a lot of villains.
Oh,
or better versions.
But then again, you already knew them all. So
well, that's just a fucking problem for comic book films. Period.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I'm gonna give it a C because the only thing that was good about this film was the score, and other than that, I didn't like the Green Goblin and like the design for him. It was like
looked like he
I'm
had
like-
a disease. Well, I mean, he did.
yeah,
he did.
he did have a disease, but it was like
It was gross.
yeah, it was gross. Yeah, so that's what turned me off. Anyway, Jake, you can go next. I almost called you face for a second.
Man, this movie.
Complimentary.
Wow. I mean, when you look at the Amazing Spider-Man 2, think the suit's great, Andrew Garfield's great, Gwen Stacy's great, the score and the action are pretty solid. Story-wise, this movie falls apart at almost every turn because, like Lance said, overstuffed with too many villains, and I don't think a single one of them land. I love Paul Giamatti, but I don't know what the hell they were doing with Rhino in this movie. It's like they gave him 5 Red Bulls and a mound of cocaine and said, "Go for it." I don't get what that was supposed to be. And Electro was again just that archetype that's used in so many comic movies where it's like the weirdo gets scorned by the hero and then turns evil because of it. They do that in so many comic movies, and sometimes it works, but this time it just didn't. Then you get Green Goblin, which you can tell, you have Green Goblin and Gwen Stacy in the same Spider-Man movie. You know where that's leading, and I feel like especially in the final action sequence, you can tell that they're just finding excuses to put Gwen where she needs to be in order for that to happen. And also, this movie kind of commits, I think, a cardinal sin to Spider-Man, which is making it to where only Peter's DNA was tailored to get powers from the spider and no one else could. That defeats the whole point of Spider-Man, of him just being an everyman, and instead you make it this whole chosen one prophecy bullshit, and I just didn't like that. While this movie has good elements, from a narrative point, it just falls apart completely. So I'd probably say D, if I'm being honest. It's not the worst film ever, but man, it was rough.
Let us have it, Phil.
This is like going from Batman 89 to Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
Because you jump the gun with 3 villains out the gate. Not one of them are appealing in any regard. They're not appealing. I'm not saying you can't even hardly you don't even understand. I mean, you can kind of understand Electro's motivations slightly, but not really. I can't. I like Dane DeHaan. I think he's a good actor. That version of Harry Osborn is somehow more just intolerable than the Franco one. I did not like it at all. Just wow. Then that Green Goblin. Oh man, I've said since for the last decade plus, it's meth goblin. It's junkie goblin. He looks like a fucking junkie, and it's bad. Here's the worst part. Okay, of all of this, we all love to clown Paul Giamatti as the Rhino, right? Guys, here's the sad truth. Paul Giamatti's Rhino is still the most accurate Rhino we've had on screen to date.
I never thought I would say his Rhino looked amazing in comparison to anything, but after watching Craven, that changed.
Yep. And you know what? Spider-Man's suit looks amazing in this movie, and that's full pun intended for sure.
Yeah.
The Gwen Peter stuff is great.
Oh yeah.
That's really the saving grace of this movie is like his suit looks great, the action is great, the swinging's great, his stuff with Gwen is great. Not one of the villains are memorable. They leave an impression. They don't do anything fucking super terrifying. They don't do anything cool. It's all very tropey. It's very just by the numbers and just very bloated. Like I remember even just leading up to this movie, just the questions, the constant fucking with fans, the black box with number 3 of possibly being Venom, and all this other bunch of dumb bullshit.
All the Sinister Six setup, yeah.
Yeah, dude,
it's like Seven Webhead, man.
Whatever, bro. Like you get what I'm saying though. Like they really just looked at what Marvel Studios did after Amazing 1, and they went, okay, we need to do that with our next movie, but we need to have it cater to Spider-Man specifically. We're gonna have him fight 3 fucking villains. He's gonna lose Gwen, but he's gonna become better because of it. And that's gonna lead to Sinister 6, Spider-Man 3, and 4. And then everyone in the room went, date.
Then we're gonna fire Andrew Garfield because he gets sick and doesn't attend a meeting.
God, this fucking.
Or he doesn't bow.
This movie, man. This movie is just a weird anomaly. Like, it made money, but it was so critically panned, and fans and critics alike were just like, no thanks. So much so, Sony was like, well, fuck, what do we do now? And then Marvel Studios was like, how you doing?
We'll cut you a deal.
Dude, I can't give it anything less than a C or anything higher than a B. I'm going with probably C.
There's so many subplots in this movie that went nowhere.
Yep, that too.
Yep.
And then the biggest cardinal sin, you cut out fucking Shailene Woodley as Mary Jane Watson.
Mary Jane.
Yep.
Crying shame. Yeah, crying shame.
And make Felicity Jones limited to what, 2 scenes?
Don't even. Man, why did you have to remind me of that?
Oh, don't forget they tried to just randomly add in what was
His
it? Alistair
dad at the end.
Alistair Smythe.
Alistair Smythe.
They tried
DJ Novak. That's right.
They tried to add them in randomly.
Yeah, the dad's
technically
alive.
You had 4 villains in that movie.
4, yeah.
The dad's alive.
In the scene, deleted scene.
Yeah. Let's just say the fact that in the MCU writers came in and made Jamie Foxx's Electro infinitely better. Infinitely better. Funny.
How you like the new?
Quippy. How you like the new?
The new?
He said, "Hey, I understand everything you're saying. I understand everything. But can I ask you a question? These your Legos?"
That's like Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man you could describe as amazing. The rest of this movie is
I just
not
know
bad.
there's a black Spider-Man out there somewhere.
The fact that Andrew said, "Man, I'm sorry."
I know, right?
Yeah.
He's genuinely sad that he can't be fucking black.
He got shit talked by him too. He's like, "You didn't try to save me. You ain't even the shit no more."
You ain't even the shit no more.
He's like, oh man.
He said, "Well, I'm in the woods."
Hey, stop that! You are amazing. Hey, God. Say it. You are amazing.
So where's this one landing?
Mike didn't go yet.
Yeah, Mike. Where's it landing
Mike, for you? I'm going for C.
See?
Yeah,
That's
Right.
fair. I think that's fair. And with that, I think this is where
Oh, we gotta start on that next time. Jesus.
we're gonna start on. We're gonna start on.
No, can we just get this one out of the way real
Please
quick?
get this out of the way. Please.
Is there a dang it, I need to make a new tier for utter dog shit.
This is Apocalypse, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can we go down up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, go on. Go on. How do you feel about X-Men Apocalypse?
I think his glasses tell it all.
Yeah.
I think the Quicksilver scene was better than.
So the only thing it did better.
I disagree.
Fair enough.
They had the best looking Jubilee, but just like with all Asians in X-Men movies, they cut them out. They
Son of a bitch! I should have laughed at that.
listen, yeah, don't give me the mic. I'll turn this bitch down. Listen, give me a Weapon X, accurate Weapon X Wolverine. Cool.
Not quite, because the red laser wasn't there. They wanted to show you Jackman's face.
I don't give a shit. That's good. I just give him something dart. I give him the decency. Hey, well, you tried. You gave him,
You're baking the cake that said you tried to.
Yeah. Archangel, same thing. You tried. Psylocke. Hey, Olivia Munn. Hey, look good in those tights, but hey, you tried. I can keep
Archangel
going.
made me appreciate Last Stand Angel more.
I can keep going, but I'd rather not. Let's just go. It wasn't as unbearable as I won't put in the F tier. I'll put in the D tier. I think that's fair.
Okay.
I think there's worse shit in this lineup than that. This is not the lowest. This is not the lowest X-Men prequel movie. No way. But it's down there.
Ronan, if you want to go.
Oh man, I'm gonna make this quick. Listen, the movie by today's standards is a meh or fine, but Jesus, the disappointment I had of the potential, and like Mike said, fucking Jubilee, awesome. I'm a fan of that actress. Cut away, and we don't see shit from her anymore, which always fucking annoys the shit out of me. And I'm gonna go with Dick on this one. The Weapon X shit, they fucking chickened out. They could have gone full on with the visor and shit, and it's just like they chickened out. And I was just like, God damn it, man. I love you, man. Looks great, but what the fuck? Archangel, don't even get me fucking. I prefer Ben Foster's Angel over this one. Jesus.
Right.
I said the Quicksilver scene is good. And hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on. I'm in traffic.
Wait, look out.
Yeah. I'm alive.
I just did a joke from Drax. It's whatever.
God damn it. Yeah, man. I don't ever really go back to this film. I was just like, God damn it. And then the worst card of all, what they did to my boy Oscar. I was like, wow. That's all I'm gonna go fucking D. Fuck it.
Phil. That's all right. Take a big inhale before this.
What are you puffing on?
Wisdom.
Those little baby coughs.
What made you crack right there?
This movie, man. Let me tell you. This was the first time in my let's see, I'm 33. I've been watching these movies since I was 9. So, 20 something years of watching these movies. This was the first one that I avidly made the decision to not go see in the theater because I knew it looked like dog water from the trailers.
Dog water.
I was like, there is no way that they are going to one up Days of Future Past with Apocalypse and get Apocalypse right. And even those trailers, man, they just fucking. Why the fuck do my dogs have to fucking bark right now, bro? Like what the fuck?
You got dogs
Such
and cats. Have they
Yeah.
been do they commingle? If you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
yeah, they're fine. They're cool. When it
No,
comes to other cats, though.
No, I'm saying you know what I mean by commingle.
He means cat
Oh,
dog reboot.
Oh,
No, man. But I remember watching this movie like a couple years after the fact. Just sheer curiosity. I was like, okay, how bad is this? And I remember. I'm gonna echo everything Mike said. Oh, you got Caliban? Oh, you tried. Archangel? Yeah, nice try. Olivia Munn? Yeah, you look good. That's it. I'm fucking whatever Homegirl was doing is Storm.
Mohawk. We got the Mohawk.
Nah,
Nice
that's
barber.
great. That's one thing. That's one thing. That's like saying the most accurate thing about the Thing in the Fan Four Stick film is the rocks, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
No, it's Kate Mara's wig.
Then there's that too. But then you got fucking man. Why do they keep casting such fucking wimps as Scott Summers? I did not like Ty Sheridan, and I don't like James Marsden. Marsden, yeah.
Marsden.
I don't really like Marsden all that much. I want a believable leader of the fucking X-Men, and I haven't gotten it yet. And then
Havoc felt more like a leader than he did.
I like Sophia Turner. She's great. But I laughed at like all of their armor. I laughed at like all of the bullshit going on with Apocalypse is like one of the coolest X-Men villains. And when you just watch this movie and you go from, oh, okay, we've got some like Terminator-esque inspired like T-1000, Sentinels, you go from that to, oh, we're just doing a typical run-of-the-mill ancient bad guy who's been locked away for thousands of years, and he can kind of do some overpowering shit. That's about it. And it's like, bro, Apocalypse is so much more than that, and it's such a shame that these next two films like get the shaft hard. And even then, I still like Dark Phoenix more. This movie is fucking dog water, and I can't stand it. I even leading up to the end of this movie, I said, watch, they're gonna fucking murk Apocalypse with the Phoenix Force. That's exactly what fucking happened. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's where the next movie's going. Sure enough, that's exactly what happened. And listen, Mike, when I say I like Dark Phoenix more than this movie, think about it. That bar is not high.
It's not. No, none of it's high.
No, bro.
I'm just saying. No. I'm saying everything what you're saying is accurate, and
it's a shame. And this movie is such a cobbled together mess because you can tell that Bryan Singer wasn't present for like 3/4 of it.
And then you spend like I don't know how much money on those fucking costumes in the last 2 seconds and shit.
Oh God,
yeah, that was really bad.
And like you guys just like fuck you guys for that.
You want to
like,
talk about a cardinal sin in a comic book film? There's that.
Yeah,
like you gave Nightcrawler the only best looking one out of that was aside from Cyclops. It was all right.
Cyclops is fucking yellow strap.
But Nightcrawler with the shit like with the red and come on.
Yeah, but
everybody else is whatever. But
whoa, man, to kind of echo what the rest of the guys have said, you might look at some movies either on this list or in the rest of the X-Men franchise. You might argue that there are objectively worse ones out there, and I can see that argument. But when I tell you that no other movie in that franchise pissed me off as much as this one did, that is saying something. Because
just real quick, I have a hot take regarding this movie.
What's up?
I actually think the slow motion running sequence with Quicksilver is fucking dog water too. I think the first one at Days of Future Past is better.
Fair enough.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I would always make a tradition of going to see these movies with my dad, and we saw this one like pretty late into its theater run, if I remember right. Like it had been out for like 3-4 weeks. We had caught a late viewing. There were not many people in our theater. As soon as that movie ended, I got up. We both got up hating that movie, being big X-Men fans, just essentially ranting and yelling at each other in full agreement, not in like an argument or anything, but in full agreement about everything this movie got wrong. And it made me appreciate aspects of Last Stand more. Like Ronan said, Ben Foster's Angel looks like it. I mean, okay, so Ben Foster's Angel and Last Stand compared to this makes it look like Ben Affleck to George Clooney in Batman. That's how bad of a comparison it is. And you got a lot of people that look the parts. Olivia Munn looked like Psylocke. Alexandra Ship looked like Storm.
No, she didn't.
Anyway.
I'm glad I didn't say it. Oh man,
No, she did not.
I didn't want to be the one to say it.
I'll say it for you.
Okay.
I rebuke any light-skinned Storm.
A Storm. She looked like a Storm.
I
because you
rebuke
saw her.
any
She did.
light-skinned Storm.
She did not look like. She did not look like a Storm. She
I
looked
didn't-
like one of
I
those
didn't
weird
interrupt you guys.
cosplayers.
Not only that, she didn't really even look like a young Halle Berry.
I didn't interrupt you guys.
I'm sorry. Oh, Jake, are you trying to scold two black guys? Or is that what we're doing, Jake?
2 black guys and a white guy.
Well, 3 if you count me, because I got a black card.
Oh yeah, Phil got a black card. Okay, sorry, Jake. Go ahead. I just want to say no, she did not.
Fair enough. But no, I mean, you got so many characters that are just not what they should be. Like Ronan said, they chickened out with the Wolverine sequence. And what I hated about these newer prequel movies is how it was always them becoming the X-Men. You never got to see them as the X-Men. And especially in this movie, that was the biggest problem. Because, First Class, yeah, you have the First Class, that's fine. Days of Future Past obviously ends in a different way because they're resetting timeline. You'd think you would start with an established X-Men team in this movie. This movie starts, team's gone again. And right at the very end, you tease them in comic-accurate suits, only to throw them all away. And then Apocalypse himself, I mean, you look at Apocalypse himself, and someone said, hey, what if we gave a blue avatar, a bunch of gray armor, and had him wear a condom on his head? How would that work? That's what Apocalypse was in this movie. Not only did his design look god-awful, but you have him in one of the laziest writing sequences I can think of in a comic book movie, to where he learns about the world, touching a TV screen and going, learning. It's like, fuck you guys.
That was actually hilarious, bro.
It was hilariously bad.
Yeah.
And in these movies, you can tell that not only Jennifer Lawrence, which is the more agreed upon one, but even Nicholas Hoult is getting progressively worse in these movies. And I didn't love his Hank McCoy to begin with, but those two, and even to an extent, people might argue this, but this is where James McAvoy was starting to get worse too, and then that derailed in the fourth film. Now, I think Fassbender is on his game in all these movies, but they just continue. They just wrote him terribly, especially coming after First Class and Days of Future Past. The Auschwitz scene has some merit to it, but man, it just completely falls apart.
That gold nugget gets outshined by all the shit and dirt in that movie.
Yeah, the literal shit and dirt in that movie.
Not only that, this is also just pointing out not Nicholas Holt's worst comic book movie role. That mantle belongs to, of course, his take on Lex Luthor, aka angry video game nerd who Mike just got up and decided to crash out over again. Oh, there it is. Look at that.
This wasn't even his worst X-Men movie. But
no,
it was not. But man, when I tell you, like I said, there are probably objectively worse films on this list, but I hate this film so much. F tier.
Oh, wow. 2 Ds and an F. Okay.
For me, I'm going to keep it short and simple.
Wait, 3 Ds and an F.
Sorry, I had to get all that out of my system.
3 Ds, 2 Fs. Okay. Okay.
Make that a third F. So it's a fail. Short and sweet. Mike, you're muted.
This for you, Phil.
What are you trying to do?
Trying to rub his lips over that.
1A.
He's trying to rub his lips over that bald plastic head.
No, I ain't that type of show.
I'm gonna give it an F. Yeah,
Okay.
straight up F.
Okay.
And
2 Ds, 3 Fs.
I'm gonna give it an F as well. Apocalypse giving everybody colorful BDSM makeovers. Angel being alive in this timeline, even though he's the same age technically in the future, makes no sense. Also him having like Angel as a whole was just hot dog water. Them making Storm a villain first, hot dog water. Psylocke, hot dog water.
I mean, it's just hot. It's just dog water.
Yeah. Magneto, again, mass genocide because his daughter got killed. Like that whole thing could have just
His
been
whole new family.
his
got
whole new
fucking
wife
his
and
whole
daughter.
family. That could have been like a conversation that could have just settled that, but no, they want to give people trauma. Whatever. What else? Ty Sheridan, the third Cyclops recast.
Technically
Okay, cool.
third, yeah.
Yeah, cool. It's still dumb. Yeah. Cool. The Nightcrawler was cool. Other than that, this movie is hot dog water, like hot dog water. That's
We now have
sitting in the sun, like
There
all
should be
night.
another. There should
Like-
be another tier below. Haven't seen just HDW hot dog water.
Matter of fact,
this is now the second time in a row where we are not going to acknowledge that Mystique and Nightcrawler are mother and son.
But it's not even that. It's even you have so much hot dog water that the girl on fire is actually in this, and the reason why this thing is hot dog water. It's the main problem.
She is not the highest of this movie's problems.
She is the highest of problems of this entire trilogy.
Ivan.
It's not a trilogy, it's a
Also, they made
quadrilogy.
Oscar Isaac look like Ivan Ooze.
That they did,
Yes.
and he has since redeemed himself with Moon Knight and Poe Dameron.
And, and Miguel O'Hara, honestly.
That's
same pyramid, just different.
Yeah. So, guys, this is where we will call it one. But we're making progress. Like this has been like the funnest list so far because we get to talk about. I didn't get to talk about these movies like this when I was younger. I wasn't thinking about these movies like this when I was younger. So this has been fun. Mike, please stop molesting the small figures.
I'm not doing shit. What you talking about? I'm just
Getting
vibing.
It's getting creepy. It's getting creepy.
I'm just vibing.
Have fun uploading this part.
Yep. But guys, we will be back next week, hopefully finishing this. Unless we think about more movies to add to the list. Maybe I should add Howard the Duck.
Please don't.
I don't want
Please,
to talk about that movie.
I'm gonna add in the Sony films. I'm gonna add in the Sony film.
Oh man.
Why?
Why? I want to get this done. I want to
it's
move
gonna-
on to the
'cause
next one.
Because it's gonna be fun crash out.
No, that's the point of this list. We add
Lance,
the more we add, the more we grow, and the funnier it is.
Lance, I made this into a fun novel list, and you have just raw dogged it.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
That's why it's multiplied. It is reproduced with.
Yeah,
what did you expect, dumb shit.
It's funny though. It is indeed funny. But I want to thank everybody for being here today. Huge shout out to Soraya for gifting those memberships and becoming a channel member herself. Thank you to everybody for all these super chats. Ending the poll, and because you guys genuinely do hate me, Inhumans it is. All right. Is it on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I think it is.
Does anybody want to join me in that?
No.
Nah.
Sure, why not?
Yay! I'm not alone in my pain.
I'm already doing one rewatch with you.
Oh yeah, just can't have two.
Hey man, someone else has to take the bullet here. Might as well be the white guy with the black card, okay?
Yeah. Because I was just about to say, Jake can't be
We're done
seen with
taking
a black
bullets.
guy.
We're done
Can't be,
taking bullets.
yeah, can't be seen with a black guy on the channel twice.
We're done taking bullets.
Speaking of which, Elizabeth Tulloch, she saw our review, bro.
Really?
Yeah, and I was glazing a lot. Gotta tone that down next time.
Did you guys know Bitsy Tulloch and I have the same birthday?
No.
What do you want, a cookie?
Yes.
Too bad. David Corn Sweat and I have the same birthday.
That's nice.
I always thought his name was funny, Corn Sweat.
It's a pretty corny name for a guy playing Superman.
Corn
Well,
Sweat.
corny name, corny character.
Bingo.
Let's just hope his new Superman suit in other sequels doesn't look like My Adventures with Superman.
Let's just hope his next movie gets a
with the
better
shoulder
writer.
pads.
Oh, right. Never mind.
You might be asking for a bit much there, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you might be asking a bit too much for the Superman suit.
Mike's like, you better not start with this shit right before we're about to end, motherfucker.
Yeah. Mike, have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters, Mike?
I've seen a lot of things.
Oh,
That's picked up, bro.
I mean, okay, but I just want to say, it has officially been greenlit for a sequel. Sony and Netflix are in talks, and it's in Oscar contention.
And probably it can be nominated. Probably won't win.
Yeah,
I'm going to Canada next week. I'll see. What the hell they have.
Are you going to TIFF?
Yeah.
Nice.
Why didn't you invite me?
This is what I'm a believer of being a brother's keeper, but I also believe of, hey, I need to go to milestones so I can bring other people with me. And if those territories are unknown, let me go conquer them. So
like Moses.
Dropping bars for y'all.
Invite it. Yeah, put the other brothers on. But no, I'm just proud to be a part of Africa. Because that's something nobody else can be a part of on this panel.
I'm just happy.
That's not true.
Then why is it called African American?
African American is focused, not exclusive.
So let's get Phil in it. He's black by association.
Well, I can't tell the white man no.
But no, thank you everybody. Me and Phil will brainstorm when we're gonna get started on this Inhumans thing.
It's gonna be a storm on your brains.
Yeah. Why did I write myself into this corner? Whatever. But everybody knows where you can find everybody. They're all tagged in the description box down below. And you got Council tomorrow, Friday, Phil on Friday. I'm sure Mike's going to be dropping some huge retrospective video or some interview with some famous people. Ronan just dropped a video on Alien Earth today. Taladia is going to be Taladia playing something this week.
Nah, I've got like a stream coming up tomorrow, so I've got that. And
Okay, cool.
So check
about what?
Huh?
About what?
Absolute Superman, and you know who's going to be on that. So.
Oh, your idiot friend Jared.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to need.
Yeah, man. Good luck. That guy's a dumb shit.
Hey,
he doesn't like Absolute Superman.
No, he doesn't like me.
Oh,
he doesn't like Phil. He does not like Phil.
He does not like me.
Why not? You're so likable.
I might end up doing two streams tomorrow, and then on Friday I might do a Peacemaker stream as well. So
yeah.
Oh, okay. Hands going back down now. All right.
Yeah.
Phil, I am waiting for the entire season to drop, and I am personally inviting you and me to do a collab on Peacemaker season 2. I'm gonna do a public service announcement to people that are going to watch this week's episode, and no spoiler. I'm telling you, there is one story point, a detail with one character that is literally by far the dumbest thing that has been written this year in 2025. Now, mind you, I'm on the Superman train, but I hop off that motherfucker when we went to Peacemaker season 2 alley. I'm telling you, that is the dumbest thing I've seen written this year of 2025. I hope you guys enjoy it. And Phil, what I DM'd you, that's what it gets into, and you'll understand how fucking stupid it actually is.
Get ready for it, y'all. Get ready
No, I
for
haven't
it.
seen the first
Get ready for it.
Lance,
I
hey,
thought you
Lance,
liked
No, I haven't seen the first episode.
hey, Lance, did you forget the name of mine again?
Oh, you're in for
Jake's
a
loss
treat, then,
levels?
Mike.
There you go.
Jake's loss levels are this week as well, and he will be doing another 4-hour stream on Batman.
I don't know. I don't know about 4 hours, but we'll see.
Yeah,
Doing more Arkham.
This
Yeah.
upcoming week is Skyrim,
Oh,
and
That's a
then
shame.
and then jumping back to Lego Marvel after that.
that's a shame.
Hey,
Those are days, man.
Arkham's not gone. It's not gone.
Anyway,
it's never
congratulations,
gone with
Lance.
me.
We're ending the
Thanks.
show.
Yes, lads. Congratulations.
Congrats.
They're in order.
Congratulations.
thanks. I think this is the longest stream so far. So yeah.
Oh, by the
There
way,
it is.
one to the sky to the tribal chief. I'm gonna mention that now.
So Mike, you don't like Peacemaker season 2?
I didn't say that. We'll talk. I have a video waiting.
You sound like a constipated whale.
I have to see again.
Good analogy.
The key to a lot of things is patience.
Okay.
Yeah,
Video.
that shit should be funny because we had some conversation. I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to hear what he says to the public.
Is it true? Hey, just let me know right now. Did you hear if Jaime's gonna be showing up? That's a
Just
rumor.
end the stream, and I hope you guys hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and share. Make sure you subscribe and share the content. Just link, follow all the retrospective people of all in the panel, and I hope you guys have a very, very blessed day.
That. What Mike
Yeah.
said.
What the black guy said.
That down there.
Come join the Geek Drunk Nation.